you don't even want to play the niggas you play basketball with at practice.
Yeah, man.
Like, but that's just.
I remember. That's what I said.
Yeah. No, I was weak, nigga. This nigga said I went to those games.
I went to them, man. Y'all lost to Roosevelt because of that nigga.
Yeah,
damn.
Because this nigga, I can't.
This nigga threw it in stupid. Nigga throw the ball and hit a half court shot. My nigga, what?
Oh, with LeVan. Because LeVan socked the shit out the door. Hey, on my mama, because I just looked, I walked off. I didn't give a fuck no more. I'm like, you niggas is weird.
That's how y'all lost?
Oh, my nigga, it was before playoffs, but nigga, they came back off a run. This nigga inbounds the ball. This nigga grabbed it and shot nigga behind the half court line. Hit backboard in. Boom. You seen LeVan walk to the door. Boom. Nigga had a dent in that motherfucker. I was like, I remember. I just never gave a fuck. I used to leave with my mom and Alan. Be gone. I'm like, I'm done. We had too many youngsters on the team.
Sheesh.
It just was a very young team.
We're going to get our boy on the live so we can discuss that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We back. This is episode 7.
Yeah.
You see who with me? J6, our shield, you feel me? So, what's y'all song of the week? Before we go to song of the week, shout out to everybody that's still in the playoffs. Shout out to everybody that made it to the playoffs. Shout out to everybody that committed to a school. Shout out Meadow, Roland. Shout out Trevor Wilson. Shout out Cam Snyder. Congrats to all you guys for making it or getting being able to sign to a school. Put in that work.
Nice.
Shout out Memorial. Shout out Brandon Ramirez. Definitely player of the game. That O-line. Shout out that O-line. They came up big. They got to be considered players of the game too because they were moving the line. So shout out them.
That's where the game is won, right?
Yep. So shout out Hanford. Shout out Lamore. Who else? Clovis West. Who else won this week?
Did Clovis North win?
Oh yeah, Buchanan. No, Buchanan. I think Liberty won theirs.
Who's playing Close West? Memorial. That's right.
Yeah, so nice. It's Memorial Close West and Liberty versus Buchanan. So that's the Final Four.
Are they playing in town too?
Yeah, all of them playing in town. Yep.
And then Clovis West, huh?
Yep.
Monica.
And then who else? Oh, Hanford is playing CBC. And Lamore
is playing Frontier.
That's gonna be a good game. Yeah.
That ladder they did that last.
Oh yeah, they beat Kingsburg by 3. Yeah. So and that was Kingsburg is no pushover. So that was a good game. But yeah. All right, song of the week. What's y'all song of the week?
Oh, I'll start off with mine. Mine is an old one. It's a throwback. It's E40 Rules and Regulations. You know what I mean? Definitely go pick that out. You know, the old heads will definitely know what it is.
Why you pick that one?
Oh, man, I told you. I definitely go back and listen to the old one, Charlie Hustles and all that. You know what I mean? So I listen to a lot of the old albums and stuff. More of my taste and whatnot of his
Rules
stuff.
and Regulations. I like that title because,
man,
hey, it used to be a code, bro.
GP, baby.
Used to be a
code. So, man, definitely need to check that out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The song of the week for me is from Nas's new album, King's Disease 3.
Dang, I didn't know he dropped one.
And I got the song. It's legit. And I fuck with that one because at the beginning of the song, it starts off with a song from the Five Heartbeats. That's
shit.
Ooh,
so
I like it.
I might just go into it like that.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we at V or T. Where we at?
What's your song? You got a song?
Yeah.
I got one.
Mac K, the K baby. It's called Go Diego.
Oh, Go Diego, go.
Yeah.
Go Diego, go.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, that one go.
Okay.
Right.
But I'll let you go first. I got things out about music.
No.
I found out.
Okay. Yeah. My song of the week is Them Boys by, well, specifically because Jeezy on that record. Because I seen the backstory of what happened with why he was on that record. He wasn't even rapping. He said that was his first verse he ever wrote and ever did in a studio and everything. So just to hear that backstory of it took him like 2 hours to do it and people was laughing at him talking about he trash. And then he said the same people Came back into the room like, oh, this is hard. It's hard. It's taking too long to lock up to bring it back. Hey, shout out Jeezy for that one. Yeah, that's man, I used to listen to Jeezy all the time. So,
Okay.
yeah,
That's crazy.
he got a new album, Snowfall, so I'm gonna go check that out.
I haven't
Yeah.
Speaking of Snowfall,
Like,
What'd you say?
y'all niggas late.
We
He
late.
said- I rock with him.
What was you gonna say, T?
Oh, so somebody had. I finally got to see it was like the first song 50 Cent ever dropped after he got shot.
Woo! Yeah, I heard it too.
Stupid. It was crazy.
Yeah, I heard it.
I was like, this nigga was going. As soon as he got shot, he was just up.
As soon as he healed up good enough,
Yeah,
he
it
was
was
like,
He was on that Tupac mode.
Yeah, he was.
I'm telling you, bro. That's why I when they listened to it, I was like, I have to hear who this person is. Because all I heard was he got shot 9 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
somebody had sent it to me in the Instagram, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I
This
like
dude
it.
was going like. I'm pretty sure if you listen to the underground stuff after he got shot, was just like that first album.
Oh yeah.
That's how I was like,
Well, some of the songs were from the mixtape. It's just the rest of the world didn't hear it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like a couple songs from the mixtape, but hey, he went crazy with the mixtape, man.
Yeah, but it was another guy. I got someone. There's a guy that came out and said that Jay-Z has never been a top artist since he came out. Hasn't been the top one since he came out.
I can understand why they say that, but
Because when he came out in '96, he said it was pop. Then the next year was Big Year.
Yep.
And then the next years after that, it was he had broken down. There was other people, but
let's be real.
DMX. Yeah.
And I agree with him on that. But he almost gave him kudos of him with longevity. Because you almost were saying he was probably top 3 to top 5 artists at that time.
Every time.
Since 96 until
now.
Yeah.
Did you see? God did the whole verse. He got it. He got it. He killed everybody off. I like Lil Wayne verse.
Of course.
Jay-Z killed that. He killed him on that one. I'm a Lil Wayne fan. More than a Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
But I'm a Jay-Z fan too, but he got him on that one.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
He been cooking on his
you go down the list for every year, and you could name like the one that was like at the top, it won't be Jay-Z at all.
Yeah, it's not going.
Yeah, but guess what though?
Which is crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? That's because it's like people gravitate towards certain things.
Mm-hmm.
They're not listening to what he's saying. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, they listening. Is it a catchy hook?
Mm-hmm.
Is the beat bumping? It's like,
and I'm gonna be real on that list. Not to cut you off on that list, I don't think I even heard Eminem's name on any of those years.
No, it is. He said
okay, and I might have been and the curtain call. Okay, I can give. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, which I was like, I didn't hear him for as many, for as much as people talk about him.
He probably had 1 year too.
He had 1 year. He only had 1 year.
That curtain call, which I understand, that was
not really. He been at the top for a minute.
No, we say number one, like number one.
Yeah, Eminem been number 1 for a minute. Yes. T. He sold the most records out of any rapper.
No, but I'm saying at that year, during that year, he wasn't the hottest rapper. He had 1 year. They say he had 1 year. That's what they say.
That's what they saying. According to people voting and stuff. According to the money and the numbers, Lil Wayne. I mean, Eminem been up.
I see you, Arshell. Thank you.
I'm telling you.
And no, I totally.
But it's not. That's what I'm saying. That's not saying he was the greatest rapper at the time.
No, of course.
Drake
didn't say he had like 2 or 3 years when he was.
I'll say they was the greatest artist at the time.
Okay, let's say this because Drake, we know he's just running it for the past couple years.
Yeah, but
we saying back then because when 50 Cent came out, when he brought 50 Cent out, 50 Cent took over.
Yeah.
So, hey, where did you see Eminem on? What show was all his videos on?
MTV.
Yeah.
So I say. So it started from 96. Started from 96. It was Pop in 96. Okay. In 97, it was B.I.G. Yep. In 98, it was DMX. Yep. In 99, it was Jay-Z. In 99. That's when they had
Big Pimpin' and all that.
That was
Spin and Cheese talking about that.
Yeah, Pimp C and all them on there. Yeah,
that's probably debatable.
Oh, yeah. What did Eminem have that year? Eminem had something that year too.
No matter.
No, Eminem didn't come out with D12 and that. I feel like hitting the scene till about 03, 04.
Well, it came out in 99. That's when he came out.
Oh.
So then in 2000 it was Eminem. In 01 it was. See now this is
controversial.
According to Complex, this is Jay-Z again in 2001.
Is that when 50 Cent came out? Dude?
No. 50
Then,
Cent come out to like
02, Eminem again.
05 or 04.
03, it was 50.
Yeah, 03.
Yeah, because it was right before middle school.
Yep.
04.
04 was T.I.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the South.
05 was Jeezy.
Okay, yeah, y'all right then.
Oh, they on
06 was Wayne. 07 was
08.
Kanye.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's graduation and everything.
08
Right?
was Wayne.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I give him that.
09 was
Wayne.
Jay-Z. See?
Oh,
According to Complex. See?
Yeah, messed up.
According to Complex.
That's a Steve
Because
Nash MVP.
nobody was listening to Blueprint 3
Nah.
At, 09.
like that.
Nah. It's
Instead of Lil
revered
Wayne
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my
but
bad. Okay.
That's not to say that they wasn't the best. It's just to the people they wasn't the
See,
best.
But we're also West Coast
Complex,
people.
too.
We're also
I'm
West
with-
Coast people.
I don't fuck
So
with them like that because they be.
yeah, and they had
I
academic.
feel like where's Snoop Dogg at on there? Because he came back. He was up for it.
No. He had Drop It Like It's Hot and
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
too.
some stuff.
Now remember, it's
Album wise though,
Yeah, that's
Oh
probably.
yeah,
album wise no. Yeah,
Yeah.
album wise no. He had hits though. I
I'm like, he
give
done
him
reinvented
Sexual
himself like a few
Seduction, but it was all the
Okay,
songs.
so
It wasn't
y'all
like
see those parts where he said where Lil Wayne first took over? That dude said Lil Wayne took over for the rest of that time until
He did.
Kind of did.
He did. He kept him up.
08,
That's what I'm
09,
saying.
2010.
It was Lil Wayne and Soulja Boy. That's the only thing they kept until 50 Cent came, because it's like, bruh, they wasn't listening. Nobody was saying Jay-Z was hard. Everybody was saying Jay-Z was trash.
Yeah.
I remember people saying, man, this is trash. They wasn't listening to what he was saying. You see what I'm saying?
And I feel like Jay-Z, of course, is bigger than the E40, but that's how East Coast people were feeling about E40 when we would talk about him back in the day, because
True, on the East Coast.
you only listen to E40 on this side. He don't go
E40 never
past the
been down.
grapevine. Yeah, so
Yeah, I
like
mean-
Jay-Z, I've never in my life ever bumped a CD driving my car, but I'm not from the
Ooh.
East Coast.
E40
Jay-Z.
always been
Jay-Z?
about-
Never?
No.
That's crazy.
Songs. There's some songs
I'll
I've
be
slapped,
real.
no not.
Albums?
I appreciate
No.
Jay-Z way more now, though. I appreciate Jay-Z way more.
Albums?
When I was a kid,
Never?
no. When I was a kid, no. The one, what's the one Renegade was on? I was listening to that one.
Because of Eminem?
No, I like Jay-Z
I'm
verse
messing
too.
with you. I'm messing with you.
Eminem was cold too, but
Eminem cooked on that one.
Yeah, he
cooked on
was
that one.
going crazy.
Can we say it's easier to do that now because look at where rap is now?
444. 444.
And nobody listened to
is
it.
Probably the best album, top 5 best album in the last 10 years, right?
and nobody listened to it.
But guess what? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's going against who?
That's
he's
what I'm
going
saying.
against.
Every year,
Because
it's like
for like the older crowd.
Yes.
If you older,
You understood what he
You
was.
go-
His message
you go
in that
know.
was a lot deeper.
All I'm saying
if
is
you 18, you gonna be like,
when it was more, because even Nelly cooked him one of them years.
yeah,
Ooh,
you right.
Yeah, that
More-
was real.
And it
one,
wasn't
I
even 2
think.
years for Nelly.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when-
yeah. Oh, that was my song.
Feel me?
Right?
But when that whole album was cold, that first album,
Yeah.
he took. So I'm saying
Air
like
Force One.
when it's
yeah,
people
Even the
that
Kelly
was
Rowland
on
song,
that
yeah,
level.
what it is.
Oh, Dilemma? That's
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
still
that
slap
was
right
cold.
now. Still
When it was
slap.
people that was on that level though,
Man, Kelly Rowland went in on it.
I see what the dude was talking about. Like people went, where's that now? Of course, it's like
I don't like Complex Risk, by the way.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I don't like Complex Risk at all.
No,
Where's that right now? He gonna cook like he gonna cook
Every time he drops it, he
Every
gonna
time he
cook. Yeah.
Like Lil Wayne, that was a good one, but Jay-Z got him.
Yeah, Jay-Z
but
got him.
It's just like that's all.
I mean,
he
that's
got.
not like he just killed him all.
no, he just had a
He
bigger
got one
year,
out.
a bit,
Yeah.
a little more.
But who you got to go against really nowadays? Lil Wayne, Drake. That's the only two that
And Drake
can be.
Drake to
and
me
Drake
can't
ain't
go with
really-
them two.
He can't go with them.
It's got to be a J. Cole or
You know what
a
I'm saying?
Kendrick.
And then it's even hard
Yeah.
because those two only drop so many albums.
I know.
You know, they're
But I understand it.
no, I'm not
But-
mad at it, but
For the
thing.
consumer, we be like, man,
we want
can't
more.
wait.
We always want more. You know what I mean?
Wait.
It's like food. You don't feel like you're ever getting enough of what you want to order, but it's just you got to sit there and wait. It just sucks with their.
And then it's like, because when you wait too long, if it don't hit the same,
it's not, man.
So
You
what do they have like from like 2016? They got that one up like 2016 to now.
Nah, see that's gonna be
That's
Little
gonna be
Uzi.
different.
That's gonna be
Young Thug,
Young Thug,
Future,
21 Savage, Drake. I mean,
it's
be
all
real.
the South.
Who's beating Drake? That's who we. That,
Oh no, Drake been number one this whole time.
Yeah, like I don't mean to knock stuff. I don't.
Oh, he said no.
He been number one how? sales, yeah. Numbers. We talk about numbers. Talk about skill. We talking about.
No. See, I thought that list was off of the numbers. If we're going off the numbers,
that's why I said I don't like complex lists. Because if it's off numbers, but I'm not going off of that.
We're going off
impact.
What you put out.
Yeah. I like Wale one of them years. I like J. Cole one of them years. I like K-Dot one of them years.
Oh, K-Dot should have had one of those years easily.
Okay, look.
From Section 8 or something.
Started from 2000.
I like Future one of them years.
No.
2000.
You didn't like Future one of them years?
10.
Yeah, let's say 2010.
I don't like
Started 2010.
Future's not bad.
He made some catchy songs, though.
Yeah, he got some slack.
Yeah.
What was the song he killed with his verse when he was on top of that building with everybody?
He did so much music, and I think that's kind of killing the game.
It's
like water in the game.
I feel like he's going to end up being the new NBA YoungBoy. Don't get me wrong. I feel like this though. Everyone in the South and stuff listens to it. We don't on the West Coast. Yeah, there's people that bang it. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if you go Texas to the South, everyone is slapping. You know, you're gonna hear Lil Bootsy, you're gonna hear NBA YoungBoy, 42 Doug. I don't hear a lot of people pulling up and listening to them right now. You know what I mean? Sada Baby and all that. That's going to be more.
Oh yeah,
I like Sada Baby has some very catchy things, you know. But
you know why? Because he unique. He himself, bro.
These niggas not good though. That's what I don't like.
But they themselves. Yeah, I don't care.
Be yourself, but you still not good. Why did you want to be like, oh, these niggas slap, but they don't really slap?
And then
it's different. It's just different.
That's what it is.
Listen to him.
That's what it is.
I listen to everything.
You gotta listen to him.
So
I heard Nas album.
I haven't heard that one.
I know.
Who's?
I be listening to shit.
Yeah, like Sada Baby. I'm gonna be real. I only listen to you when you're in the public. I'm
gonna play it.
I
go through the whole album.
Yeah, that's how I did the Young.
Oh no, I know what you're saying.
And
album wise, it'd be difficult.
And that's
why I'm saying people be trying to rush.
Yeah.
Instead of perfecting. That's why I'm saying it's watered down because
it take too long sometimes.
But and I'm gonna be real because that's a lot of the people that push the money behind them. They want the album.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, and
it's like, bro,
because a lot of these guys are not independent. So what they say up top is when they want it finished and they want it done at that deadline, you know, which ends up not.
And
being
then
good.
if you know about the music game,
if you're a star, you can take all the time you want to take. But if you like somebody that's trying to get on, you got to drop today.
And I'm gonna be real. The person we bring up too is Tyga. You see how it looks like his mixtapes are what he wants to rap on beats, and then when you see the album, it's probably more people trying to push radio hits and stuff like that, you know, because it doesn't look like that stuff that would go with his catalog of what he might want to do. No, not to
the reason they gotta put so much music out is because this is how a song is broken down. This is what somebody taught me. So if you write the verses and somebody write the hook, you only get 50% of that song.
Straight up.
So that counts as half a song. So when you go, you gotta basically do everything to count as one song.
And who was it that was saying that they was like,
I know
like
the manager.
I wrote the whole song and the hook. I forgot who it was.
And that's,
no, it wasn't Russ. It was somebody else.
And so if you don't write it at all, you don't get no credit as.
But Russ is independent too.
Yeah, he's doing it, and then he signed his deal 50-50, so he gets 50 and they get 50.
So think if you're not even writing not one line, that don't even count as one song for you. You signed for 20 songs with a label.
Yeah, so
30 songs with a label.
What does that count if you don't write no song, no?
You don't get credit for it.
You get like
you don't get no credit. It gotta be a percentage.
Yeah, well, you get a percentage for the performance.
And like he said, that's why they put so many songs out at that one time because a lot of it's not mine. So let me get as much money as I can while having 5 songs on the top.
If it's 10 if it's four writers, my bad, you
No, you get
4 writers. You only getting 25% of that song, so that counts as 1/4 of a song, and you signed for 30. Remember when Rick Ross signed for 100 songs one time?
And I'm gonna be real, that's being very generous with 25%. That's not counting your label and all them.
No.
And that's what I just seen someone talking about. If you're an independent artist and you got someone that wants to manage you, he was saying they should put up. If you want 50-50, you should put up all the money for the video, and when it comes out, you get 50, I get 50.
And guess what?
But they're getting pimped out, and they end up having to do all the work, and everyone else gets paid for it. That's just
Master P, Young Jeezy. They did exactly what you said.
No,
they put their own bread.
Prince when he told Nas,
Jeezy, I think was the one that wrote everything. He said, I wrote the song and the hook.
Yeah,
I wrote the verses and the hook.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. That makes sense.
You get a little more respect too, like that too.
So if you do the verse and the hook, that count as one.
That's a song.
Yeah, you can't.
That's you.
One song.
Yeah. That's you. Yeah.
If you're the only writer on it, it counts as one song. If you're not splitting up percentages,
if you do a verse, a hook, and then somebody
else do a verse, it counts as 2/3 of a song or something.
And then and honestly, that's the contract that you and the other person is talked about though, because I'm gonna get more if I have 2 verses and you have 1 verse. But also you got to remember, if I paid you for your verse, this is still my song. Unless I feel, genuine and want to give you a percentage, I paid for your verse, so that verse is mine. I own that on my song. So if that's their whole song, they still get 100% of profits if you're independent or something.
No, it don't work like that.
If you're independent, if you buy something, because
you still get residual income.
Yeah,
that's still your verse. Even though they pay for it, they pay just for you to be on it because it's gonna boost it.
And that's if they give you a percentage of it though. Because some people will give you percentage of their work and stuff, and sometimes they pay for their stuff. If you're genuine, you're supposed to give a percentage of it. I would.
That's a janky deal because nobody do that. If somebody take it and not give you, and you wrote your whole verse, even though it's on their song, you're supposed to get everything from that. You're supposed to get all your points, unless you sign over and say, you got to sign over that.
I'm gonna have to look that up now too, because I feel like once you sell me your verse, this is my song. Of course, I'm gonna give you a percentage of what we do, but you're not getting half.
If it's just you and him, it's 50-50.
Because let's be real, what sucks is the deal gets done before we even know the song's a number 1 hit.
Right.
That's the big thing. So we don't know this is gonna take off. If I pay 200, so I don't want to pay 200,000, and you still get.
Think about it, Lil Wayne.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? You pay Lil Wayne. You pay Lil Wayne 300,000. He giving Birdman half of that. He keeping 150. But you're not really paying for the verse. You're paying for that stamp. You see what I'm saying? You're paying for that stamp to be like, because if Drake do a song with anybody, he can pick a random person and turn them into a star.
Let's talk about that one that was coming on the radio. The dude was ass.
That's what I'm saying.
The record was ass.
But just because Drake was on it, they played it.
Yes.
It was just Drake
in constant rotation.
Well, and you even hear with Lil Baby, it's 200,000, but he's like, it's an investment when you pay for this.
Exactly.
You
getting boosted up because everybody that like Lil Baby gonna listen to that song just because Lil Baby on it. So you would. Well, but you better come.
Well, I would say this then. I would figure that they wouldn't charge as much though for their appearance on that verse if I'm getting residuals. It's like Shark Tank, right? You ain't gonna ask for that much money back when I have a forever income of this song that I'm putting down, right?
I think Nicki Minaj getting like almost $500,000.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And she's still keeping her points.
I'm pretty they still do.
And that's contract, contracted in that.
Yeah.
$500,000 for what?
For a verse.
A verse? How much the fuck gonna whoop if Nicki Minaj half?
Or it might be 250,000.
How much I would pay that? Now?
Drake is got
Drake gotta be $500,000.
Easily. I mean, if Lil Baby's doing it,
you're not gonna be on my album, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'll pay $500,000 for a Drake feature.
Of course you would. I wouldn't.
Yep. I'll pay $500,000.
I'll find
you know
why?
I'm gonna kill Drake off on this song, even though he owned it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'll be try to do if you're gonna pay
it. Yeah, I mean,
you gotta try to kill him off, so then people be like,
I'll pay Hov $500,000.
Like Lil Baby did.
Hov getting the half.
I'm gonna try to cook him.
Hov getting the half.
I'm gonna try to cook him.
Hov gonna come though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Lil Wayne and them, you gonna get a guaranteed verse that's gonna be something hot.
Think about it. When he hopped on Kendrick Lamar's song, remember that verse he put on there?
Dude, I'm listening to the old Drake.
Hillary Swank.
Oh, smelling like dank. Oh my god.
Wait, who did that?
Oh, that was cold.
On there.
Cold.
She cooked on there.
I was like, hey, I don't listen to the original version no more. I'm gonna tell you.
I know, bro.
I'm like, hey, this. No, he slapped like that.
Cooked on there. I was like, damn.
I'm about to make this up on this break. Wait.
Jay-Z don't never disappoint though. That's why I'm like, people gotta listen to what he's saying. Like they be missing so much.
For sure.
It's over the head every time. But his whole verse though, you gotta listen to the whole verse. They tie in together.
I see what you're saying.
Memory banks here.
Listen what I'm telling you though.
You gotta go see that.
I know what you're saying, but think about how many people had bars back then.
I know.
He wasn't up there with them.
Yes, he was.
But I'm saying though.
I know, but to the people.
Even
to me when I was a kid, because I just wasn't listening to the lyrics.
Yeah,
but now that's why I said I appreciate him.
But I'm saying.
He was saying some
Tupac,
Bro, he was saying some stuff that's relevant right now, though.
I know.
I was on Reasonable Doubt.
I know.
I was like, bruh, he talking about what's going on.
That's why I say it's so easy. It's so easy now to listen to him now because it's like there ain't nobody is out like that. Well, we're putting bars like that.
Can we agree on this? Is we know the most lyricist people ain't the most public figures of rap.
Yeah.
I know.
Because right now, I was talking about this other day, the era of rap is going to be of what you've heard. But people are not talking about Eric B. and Rakim no more. We know they got lyrics. You know, a lot of us have grown up with our moms and dads and uncles listening to that. We don't go look for lyrics because Pat Poose and a lot of these other guys try to print. I'm going to be real. They got lyrics that are crazy, but it doesn't catch me because I've been so, I guess, used to the radio hits and things that you're used to beat wise and stuff like that, you know, that you don't really listen to stuff like that until someone throws it to you or whatnot.
I'm waiting for the day that somebody with bars just collab with somebody that make hooks. I'm waiting for that day because that's going to change the game.
Though, didn't it?
No, but I'm saying now.
At that time with T-Pain on hooks and then we had people like that was actually rapping back then. Or we had somebody that actually rap and I'm a female singer on the hook.
Yeah.
That shit stopped.
I'm like, you gotta go like make some songs like that.
I don't know why it stopped.
I don't know. It was hit. Like I want to see Wale get in the studio with like who was I saying?
You said J. Cole, K-Dot?
Yeah, like I want to see them get in the studio, cook something. They ain't got to do a whole album.
No.
But make something.
I mean, we saw a glimpse of what J. Cole and Kendrick on that.
The Black Friday.
Yeah. And on that.
When they rapped on each other's beat. You know what I mean?
On point, game tight.
Yeah. That one too?
So I've seen.
Oh my, yeah, killed that one.
Man.
J. Cole and Kendrick have been together. J. Cole and Drake have been together. J. Cole and Wale have been together.
J. Cole and Jordan Lucas. Love Yours. That one was a cold one.
This thing is a Jordan Lucas.
Hey.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake have worked together.
Yep.
It's all been good. I haven't heard one that I didn't like.
As far as Wale, who was he working with? Like, that's up there.
That's hard. That's hard.
See, because and Big Sean. See, because in the class of them is J. Cole, Big Sean, Wale, and Kendrick.
Was that the last great
and Drake?
Class?
And Drake, yeah.
And Drake.
That's the big class.
That's the last great class.
Yeah, that's the last great class.
And they've all worked together, I think.
Yeah.
In some capacity.
At least a one song, two
some
songs.
capacity.
Definitely.
But I want to get back to what you were saying.
Oh, the list?
2010 to like now, what do they got on there?
All right, 2010 for Complex.
Ooh.
Kanye West.
That was true though. That was
Which album was
that's
that?
what
Did they say albums on there?
Yeah.
50 Cent and Kanye battle. Kanye won.
Devil. Yeah, drop your shit.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll take that. I'll take that one all day.
In 2011, it was Drake.
Okay.
In 2012, it was Drake.
I was gonna say this is when the Drake.
In 2013, it was Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
To Pimp a Butterfly or Section 8?
Wait.
Look at Kid, Mad City.
Oh yeah, my bad. Ooh,
nah, that was
damn.
still Drake, bro.
I thought his Section 8 was the one.
Cold.
It was cold. It was
bad.
number one though. I think his number one was.
I think Drake came out with that same year. Started from the Bottom. I hated that song.
What?
But that album though is fire though.
That's what I'm saying.
That album is crazy. Even Jay-Z has a crazy ass verse on the last song on there.
Oh yeah.
You know, with his dad, man.
The album was okay.
It was a good one though.
It was a good one.
I'm gonna be real. 75% or more was cool. I think so, and I only know because I got that thing in my car right now, so I can listen to about 6 or 7 songs and be good and be straight. But
Who else?
Hold on.
that complex list.
Gotta make a detour real fast. Gotta make a detour.
You feel me? He said he the scenic route.
Nothing Was the Same was the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
2013.
That one was hard though.
Song 1, track 1, Tuscan Leather.
Oh wait, no.
Track 1. I don't hear nothing.
Okay.
Track 2, Furthest Thing.
I gotta hear them.
See, nigga gotta hear the songs.
I gotta hear them because I can't remember now.
Track 3, Started from the Bottom.
Yeah.
That one I like though.
Track 4, Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah,
That one was cool.
Track 5 is On It.
cool. Worst behavior.
Track
Smooth.
Worst behavior is hard.
Worst behavior.
Track 7,
Cool.
From Time. With Janae.
Yeah, that shit
Decent,
slaps.
decent.
Track 8, Hold On, We're Going Home.
That was,
Huge song.
Yes, thank you. Oh,
You
I
saw
thought you was about to kill it the way you.
You
I thought you was about
saw.
to murk it right now.
Huge song, bro.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
playing it?
not as a man. Hey,
I wasn't playing it. Nah, you're right.
hey, no.
It was a hit.
Huge
though.
song, yeah, huge.
That's what I'm saying. Drake was still number one though. At that time.
Off numbers.
Yeah, off numbers. You're right. My bad. We're not going off. If we're not going off number,
but I didn't really like the Kendrick Lamar.
I didn't like that.
one.
What?
I like
I like some songs on it. I like some songs
feel
on
you,
it,
though, I feel
but
you.
it's not.
He should have won a Grammy for that album.
I like some songs on it.
The damn album is my favorite Kendrick
But tell me
Lamar
this:
album.
when did Wale had that white with the white shoes was on?
That was, hold on.
When did that one come out?
Let me finish the
Oh,
list.
yeah.
Let me finish the list.
Yeah.
2014, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
2015, Drake again.
yeah.
For the trash album that he put out.
Which one was that one?
If you're reading this, it's too late. And What a Time to Be Alive. Garbage.
Wait, if you're reading this, is too late.
Garbage.
That
That was the one where he was going.
Garbage.
Six guy on there and all
That was
these
good.
others?
Them shits is garbage.
That was good, bro.
Energy was dope off of there. That's probably the only.
Drake gonna cook you in the song. Hey, his
Please.
name is Hard Shield.
Please.
Cook this one.
Arch
Cook him,
Angel.
please.
Okay, hold on.
Man,
That nigga Drake better not.
Drake gonna cook
He
this
better not
boy.
mention me.
Drake gonna cook this boy right
He
here.
better not mention me. in the
Cook
song.
him.
Right.
Okay.
Cook him. I'm gonna blast that. I'm gonna
I
blast.
blasted every.
I'm like, Archie, you remember when he cooked you?
Before every episode?
You're like, Archie, you remember when Drake cooked you? Six God cooked you, boy.
2016 was Chance the Rapper. Facts.
Oh yeah, he had
Facts.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, he had that one. Acid rap.
Wale was 2015. That album.
And who was 2015?
Drake.
Drake was 2015.
See,
Yeah, I think Wale had that.
album was the best album that year.
Yeah.
Drake album was good still, but Wale, that was.
I didn't skip
Great
nothing.
album,
Everything was
bro.
good
That's what I'm
up
saying.
on there.
Yeah, I didn't skip nothing on Wale album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was.
probably
Like,
skipped one.
and if it was, it was just one.
If
Yeah.
it was, it was just one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was God Smile or something like that.
Damn,
Oh, no,
he
I
know
like
about
that
it.
one. I like that one.
I think. Hold on.
Sit
Now
on
that
quote.
look.
He said it's around that number.
Checklist, I got the checklist.
I
Intro
love it. He
about
said-
nothing. Helium balloon hard.
Hard.
White shoes hard.
Hard.
Pessimist with J. Cole hard. Middle finger hard.
Super hard.
The one time in Houston hard.
Yeah.
Girls on drugs
My
hard.
favorite on the album.
God smiles that one.
Mm.
Okay, maybe that one.
The need to know with featuring
Super
SZA
hard.
hard. The
Keep going.
the success decent.
Yeah.
The glass egg I like that one. That's
Yeah,
hard.
It's probably a success rate.
Probably
Yeah, I think it's
Success.
Success.
Last Egg was cold to me. I like
Yeah.
that.
Matrimony with Usher. I mean the Bloom.
Super.
Oh
And
yeah.
Matrimony with
The
Usher.
Bloom and
hard.
yeah.
And then the body. Jeremiah did that one.
That
That was
hard.
over. Ooh.
It was one song.
It was only
I almost
one
forgot
song.
about that song.
And it's only one song. You probably gonna, you might see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you vibing,
You might.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
vibing,
It's
you
a mic.
playing.
We used to take road trips and just
Yeah.
play the whole album.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
All
down with
the way
that
through.
album again, bro. After this.
I know. Got to. It's the most slept on. I feel like that's the most slept on album. Man.
2017 is Kendrick Lamar again.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
The Butterfly.
Oh, Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, that one was hard too though.
That was
That one was
poetry.
hard.
It was cool.
Yeah.
But also, like,
You
you don't
know,
always go back.
It was a hype to me. It wasn't.
I'm with J6.
But see, you at E40. You
I'm
at
with
E40.
J6 on that though.
You
It wasn't.
Kid Cudi.
I was listening.
Me and him would listen to different type of stuff.
I
Yeah.
wanted more of the Section 8 and all that kind of stuff. And
I know what
more
you're saying.
songs. That was my fault.
That's what I'm saying. More. It's more like. How can I say, like West Coast type of vibe?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's
It was more LA.
Yeah.
Let's say that
There we go.
because it was
There we
more
go.
LA. It's not in a bad way. It just wasn't.
To Pimp Butterfly was like
It was poetry.
Yeah.
James Brown. If
Oh,
you
He slowed it down a year,
Oh.
which kind of threw
Like
me
James
off. I
Brown
think
type of-
like
think about like it's
Okay.
a man's world. Remember how that song just lifted, like hit the hearts and soul of people. Like that
Okay.
album was like
Yeah,
we gonna be all right.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was like
that song was
I
cracking.
don't know. You know, be real. I like the damn Kendrick Lamar. That's why.
That's my favorite album. Yeah, that's my favorite album.
All right, 2018. Guess.
Little Yachty,
Future.
21 Savage,
Young Thug.
Little Pump, Some Weak. Oh, it's someone we don't.
Yes,
It's someone we wouldn't expect.
2018.
It's somebody we would.
He's hard though.
Soulja Boy.
He rap.
Oh wait. Oh no, he rap.
He rap.
Oh, they lying. They
It's
lying.
complex. It's complex list.
Oh, NBA Youngboy.
2018, y'all. Pusha T.
Yeah,
That was when the album came out.
Daytona.
Oh,
yeah, that was cold.
Oh yeah.
That was cold.
That was hard.
That was hard.
I give him that.
That was hard. But wasn't it only like 8
Dre.
songs? Was it?
I had the kid from World. The kid.
It wasn't that many. It was like
It was all, but every song was
cold.
good though. It was,
7 songs, I think.
Is that the
It was
one?
7.
Is that the one where he went at Drake on one of them? He did.
Yeah.
That's the first one he went on Drake.
Hey, that was hard. Never
it
mind.
was bad.
Well, the first one the people understood he was going at Drake. I think he threw shots in other songs about Wayne and he just threw some jabs, but nobody took it.
2018 was
2019 is his man.
you that young boy?
His other man.
Ooh.
J. Cole?
Drake. Oh, J. Cole wasn't even on the list.
Who shit?
Oh hell no.
Soulja.
The Baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hell.
The baby would have.
Hey, but
I
that
mean,
year he
you
came
was
out
killing
though, you almost.
He was killing.
Yeah.
He was killing.
That was the year he came out
J.
though.
Cole drop. When did he drop that?
That's what I'm saying. J. Cole didn't
That
get on there at
KOD
all.
album. When did he drop that?
Ooh, that
I think he
came
dropped that in
the same year, 2018, 2017.
Bro, if he dropped it in 2018,
He should have killed that. He should have, yeah.
KOD was the.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. They're going off the numbers, right?
Of course.
They have to be.
But
The
even,
Baby was doing crazy numbers.
well, wasn't KOD
He was
the,
right there with Drake.
was KD the KOD album was the only one that didn't have no features on it at all and went platinum?
Yeah.
There shouldn't have been no contest.
No, yeah,
No
you're right.
He had
contest.
2 of those actually.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't even been no
So
contest.
he should have been on that list a little bit sooner.
He should have won that year, to be real. But it's complex. You remember?
2020 is Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My bad.
My dog for sure. Yeah.
Understandably.
Yeah, it all kind of hits.
2021 was Tyler the Creator.
Was that
Yeah,
what was that song
I ain't never listened
created?
to a Tyler Creator.
What was the song that year from
He
him?
had albums.
Oh,
His
you
albums though. His albums.
Oh.
You listen to him.
I listen to everything.
I'm gonna have you put me on because I ain't never listened to no Tyler Creator. I didn't. You know why I didn't listen
At
to it?
first,
Because it was
at
like
first.
weird stuff kept popping
That,
up.
that freestyle with Funk Flex?
No, not even
Now I'm
just
messing
that.
with you. I'm
Not
messing
even just that.
That Loiter Squad on 50
But he was just
on
like-
Cartoon Network. That's what kind of threw you off because they was
was like-
just different.
But then I gotta realize that he had different type of sense of humor or
Well,
something.
he's Canadian too. You
I
gotta
didn't
remember,
know-
and
yeah,
not
see,
to
I
say
didn't know
that,
that.
but he's just his. I don't know if maybe his joking is a little different from.
I
that
mean,
shit.
real. When I saw him eat that cockroach, I just
That
stopped
too.
listening to
Yeah, that was
And I was
really
like,
young.
why he doing
That was
this?
really young too, and I just stopped listening to anything he had.
Only thing I seen where I was like,
He from
man,
I'm from Cali. He not.
Who he not from? His mom's from Canada. Excuse me.
because I remember he was like, man, everybody turned it back on me. Everybody, and I was like, so it's cool. It's like a good success story because he ended up selling records, but
But the way he acts though, like, are you like to go on that? Do you turn your back, or people just don't mess with certain things you do, and you got mad at that?
true.
He also DJ Khaled,
Cali.
and he went crazy.
Oh, he was on that. He
He
said.
was hot.
He said, "I know DJ Khaled killing himself."
He
His
was
whole thing
He
was
was
what
bad.
being number one and end up losing.
Yeah, he was number 2.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
So he got a cult following.
No,
Oh,
he's
for sure.
killing it.
Yeah.
He's killing it to the fullest.
Is it one more thing?
But
I need to talk about it. Is it one more thing?
No, I
Hey T, what you got
I just-
bubbling up?
Like y'all brought up DJ Khaled.
Oh.
I don't even consider like how can
He's not an artist. He's like
You
DJ.
feel me?
He's like
Like-
Dr. Dre. He's like
but
he's
you get the
No, 'cause he
accolades
raps.
and stuff. You
He
don't
raps.
rap.
It's different.
who?
It's like
Who?
Tyler
Dre
Creator.
rap.
Oh, Dre.
Dre rap.
But
Yeah,
Dre rapped as much as Birdman.
No, Dre has whole albums where he raps.
yeah.
I mean, as far
Did
as
any of
like-
those go platinum though?
Yes.
With who? With the features?
No. The Chronic.
The Chronic, right?
Who was on that though?
01.
No, stop. Who was on the Chronic though?
Right. Snoop
Snoop Dogg, probably Daz, Corrupt, everyone that was.
But can we say
that's what everybody was doing?
Though?
He was rapping on the album.
But
you're right. He do something.
But that's like
DJ Cadillac.
Birdman has albums.
I want it to sound like this.
Birdman has albums.
But that's what I'm saying. At least he's doing.
Name a Birdman album for me right now.
Exactly.
No, you can't. But you can name The Chronic.
Because everyone was on there.
No, because Dre was huge at that time. That's very different. Birdman was huge at a point. Yeah. Nobody knew what the fuck he was doing except for
Dre also made the beat.
Label.
If Dre didn't make the beats, let's be real. Would he have been on the
Birdman got some songs though.
It's his album. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because he made the beats and everything like that.
He made the beats for NWA first, so that's why he got to that point.
And was he rapping on that?
Oh, NWA, yeah.
He rapped on something.
Very minutes. He's Birdman. When you can put
a
verse or
two on his verse,
it was a group.
Yeah, people were
Ice Cube was almost right there on stuff, even with Lil Easy. I mean,
you can't say he's. I feel like he like.
Okay, hold on. We'll say this. Do you consider Dr. Dre, Birdman, and them artists?
Dr. Dre, yes, not Birdman.
Not Birdman, Dr. Dre though for sure.
Birdman is an artist.
I mean, okay, I'll say it like this: if he rapped at least more than one song,
man, Birdman got some songs, bro.
If he rapped,
I don't care what nobody.
All I'm saying, this was my
Birdman has albums. I want to say so. It's not.
No, Birdman got some good verses though.
I've never heard a good Birdman verse in my life.
Thank you.
In my life,
thank you.
A verse?
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, I'm just listening to that Drake album, man. He came in at the end and killed the whole song.
And pop bottles. Throw them at the models.
He rapped like he reading Looked on Phonics.
But can we?
Y'all cold, bro.
Can we get back to what I was trying to say?
Y'all cold, bro.
DJ Khaled don't do any of that. Though. All he do is tell somebody else what he wants.
I put DJ Khaled and like DJ Drama and all them.
That's different.
Yeah, I feel you. They're just producers to the fullest.
Yeah,
but he not even touching anything.
Oh, he's saying
he has somebody else in there.
Another one.
For him.
So I don't even consider him
believe in us, but God did. That's all he do.
And I don't like that part. I'm just saying, he all the accolades and stuff.
He ain't writing a verse.
You feel me? Being somebody like a Dr. Dre and all this, and he's not doing none of it. He's not even touching the pad. He's not touching.
I'm seeing somebody else sitting at the computer.
Somebody's sitting there and he's telling them what to do.
I don't want it to sound. I want the speakers to.
Birdman got
I think the issue is. No,
Birdman only got 3 albums, and I'm gonna be real. None of these albums are really his. Birdman might be his in 2022. I never listened to it. I was too young. I'm gonna be real. I was young. 2006 was Like Father, Like Son.
That was hard.
Lil Wayne.
That was hard.
With who?
I mean,
it was Wayne. That saved him during that year. 2021 was From the Bayou. His new Lil Wayne. NBA Youngboy. I already know you. He can.
But
that's only 3 albums he has.
No, that's under Birdman. That's not Big Timers. Big Timers is him.
I call that the pimp and hoe situation.
Nigga love Birdman.
I'm just saying we can't just credit that he had some songs we like.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to him.
Y'all can't tell me y'all don't like not one song from Birdman.
Name me one song.
Big Timers, nigga, that was a song.
With who else? Manny Fresh and all that.
Manny Fresh. That song was just catchy.
Look at. So
oh
look
my God,
all these.
People are like, oh, that Birdman verse. Oh, wasn't nobody doing it.
I got you, but I'm saying we gotta get a man some credit because
no.
He did more than just make music. Like
great manager, great businessman.
We might not even.
I know, right? People like doing that.
We might not even know about Lil Wayne, bruh.
Yeah, that's not the point. We're not talking about not knowing about Wayne if it wasn't for Birdman. We talk about what he does when he gets on a song.
Birdman is the same dude that found John Moran. You seen that? He went and found. And no knock. Do you give? Is the dude that found John Morant making money right now? No. Birdman is because this is the music business. So you know what I mean? He gets to hold on to that because the contract situation. Look at everyone that's dropped out that don't rock with them as much. You don't see Drake. You don't see Nicki. And no knock. Maybe they do all mess with. Even Lil Wayne don't rock with Birdman like that. NBA Youngboy was the new Lil Wayne for him to try to.
See, I don't know about what's going on with the money situation and or the business. All I'm saying is this:
it's bad business. That's
bruh. I remember when Birdman was on the TV 24/7 with music videos.
I give it to him because
you know what I'm saying?
Because of Lil Wayne.
Nah, It was big time. I remember they was on boats and helicopters and all kind of stuff, bro. I'm just saying.
Okay, Daddy, you in our video, but guess what? They still not getting paid.
You're
still bad.
No, he's getting.
Y'all cold.
So Diddy, Kesha, he getting paid because every song she put out, right? Like Birdman.
Kesha?
Yeah, she was. That's why she stopped singing. She was trying to get out her contract.
Oh, I didn't know she was with Diddy.
Oh yeah, man. Who else? I can't think of everyone.
Danity Kane, Day 26, Mace,
Thank you.
Loon.
But
So
Shine.
we gotta ask ourselves this though.
Yeah.
Lil Kim.
Do they understand the business?
That's little him.
Or are they paying attention to the business? People signing these
We not
contracts.
see, and now instead of attacking the person that's doing bad business, we attack people that get hurt from the bad business.
Yeah.
Why is
I'm
that?
just saying.
Why is that?
No. I'm saying this.
I feel you.
They broke.
I'm
They
saying
want the
this.
money. They
I'm saying
trying to get
this.
to the money.
I'm saying this though.
I feel
I'm saying
you,
this.
I feel
Listen,
you.
just hear me out.
Gotcha.
If you done heard that some bad business that happened, are you just quick to sign the contract?
They didn't hear the shit in the 90s, bro.
No. Then go back and on your guy Birdman.
Come on, bro.
Let's be real. This all fell out after Lil Wayne and all them stopped doing it, right? Tigers came out about it. Lil Wayne stopped messing with them. It all happened at once when everyone found out. So in between time, in the meantime, you don't know what's going on because you are the biggest. You still got venues of money coming in from showing up to shows. So you're making so much of an income right then when Young Money was on top of the world. You might not look at that though until you look at Lonzo Ball that ain't even an actor until he got a new lawyer and found out that his management was taking money from him.
True, that's true.
So a lot of times you're making so much money that you don't even know.
Do they know going into the situation?
Nah.
So, and I don't mean to knock Birdman, but there's been too many big names that have not left, but don't associate with you like that business wise. Because look at the Carter 5. How long did we have to wait because of that?
Yeah, I didn't like that situation.
And let's be real, Lil Wayne is who saved your career. There was no other artist right then to Young Money or anything that was making albums when you guys had no.
Juvenile wasn't gonna do it.
No.
Juvenile was.
But just what I'm saying, Juvenile just signed back with him though.
Because what? He needs
So
money.
did what's his name?
Juvenile made a COVID song, my nigga. That's that thing up.
Right.
He want whatever he can get.
You're right.
Hey.
Man, I forgot about that.
But can we get back to the DJ? I was talking
about
DJ.
Back to what you were saying.
I'm just saying, I don't think he should get none of the
But we are seeing him now. But when he first started out and he was doing all those tapes back then, I feel like now we don't give him that credit for like I'm so hood or
the Pitbull bringing all them up and stuff. No, he doesn't.
In that era, I feel like we were just like, okay, these songs are okay, and now he's who he is now, and it's like you're annoying.
I'm just trying to figure out what he actually does, though.
Like back in the day,
what does he actually do?
Did he even press any buttons back in the day?
Well, he was a DJ. He was a DJ.
Of course,
but
everybody else
did he make a beat though?
Yeah.
Well, you see him and Diddy, the last little film they just had him and Diddy was studying the beat or whatever.
But I'm just saying, was he pushing the buttons or was he telling somebody to push these buttons? Telling somebody I want it to sound like this because from what I've been seeing, it don't look like
recently.
Touch the keyboard.
I know. I'm talking about before that.
He was making the beats.
That's what everybody said.
Man, I don't know. I got to see him in the process. That's the only way I could be like, man, okay.
I feel you, and I know what you mean because that's like I can't even think of the other dude from the South.
I ain't seen Drake write shit, but we'd be like, oh, Drake go, he can rap.
No,
but we ain't seen him write shit.
Let's say this though.
That's real,
Okay,
and we've heard writers come out about that
I don't
too.
want to cut you off though, but I done seen Dr. Drake in the studio. I seen
Swiss Beats.
I seen
Scott Storch.
That's why I said Drake different.
You know what I'm saying?
Birdman.
I know. I saw what's his name too.
We heard Kanye.
Yeah, I saw Kanye. We seen another big one. Timberland. I seen Timberland make.
No, never.
And all the video I ain't never seen Khaled as the keyboard hitting them.
Why is he not doing it? But everybody.
That's somebody else. I see him telling them something. Yeah. Like, bruh.
So then we go on. So do we go on this though? Is an ear for music as good as someone that can produce the beat?
Because Diddy's the same way.
I mean, that's a job though. That is a job.
No, it is.
Diddy is cold at that.
Diddy does that
all day long.
Because
let's be real, people that make beats make about probably 100 to 200 beats a month.
They don't have that ear sometimes.
You're making beats for certain people. Now, someone that's listening for a radio hit, I mean, you've seen Diddy with Kesha and certain people that where he knows when there's a hit or that's going to be on the radio. They got a great ear, but also they have the money to back it up, though, like we said, because if you're an independent artist, you don't have these corporations that's going to push and pay for this because they get their money back when the revenue starts kicking in anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So that's a big thing.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he got the ear, but I know with Diddy, I seen him be like, you need to put this.
But also, like we said with Diddy, we've also said with Diddy and Birdman, we've seen all their cast of employees or rappers, singers, and all that. They want to leave the label because you're doing them dirty. Kesha's not singing no more. All these people that have signed to Bad Boys, you can't.
Kesha was signed to Akon.
No,
and the bad thing too of
Bad Boy
about that.
Lady Gaga was signed to Akon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, smooth.
But the same thing happened with Ace Hood and Khaled.
Yep.
DJ Khaled.
Yep. Ace Hood got the
So
short
what's
end.
going on for the business to be that bad?
Well, for him, for Ace Hood, it was more like, I'm your artist, but I'm not getting like on these songs, stuff like that.
Yep.
And for Diddy and Birdman, who knows? But it's greed. Possibly.
You got Rick Ross, you got Lil Wayne. Everybody was doing features for you that didn't have to, though. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what's going on with the business. But
Sometimes it's
like people was on songs with him that would they have done the feature if it wasn't for Khaled?
Ace Hood was big right then, though. He had a lot of choruses, and he was a lot of like in that year right there. That's because that was MMG's year too. During that time, that's when Rick Ross, Wale, and Meek Mill. Yeah, so it wasn't.
I thought it was.
And DJ Kelly was right in that mix because that's when he made From the Hood and all the remixes of almost every song he made. So,
but I like Ace Hood music though.
It's business. I'm gonna be real. A lot of them are not friends, so it's. A lot of them, just in case this don't work out past your song, let me make sure I get my money out of you. Almost not to be. I'm not saying it's that, but that's the Birdman because they got the connections to radios. They got the connections to everything. That's the trade off. Would you take a 10% of your song rather than 50% if you know it's going to the radio right now?
Yeah, that's true.
I would because after that song I could put something else out and maybe take 50% then. It's hard. It's business. You know what I mean?
That's true. Well. We're going to wrap it up. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Put some respect on my name.
All right. Asking for a friend. Another female submitted question. Since y'all so hard on them, she wants to know. Yeah. Do you believe in love? And can money buy love? In your opinion, do you guys believe in love?
Of course, and we believe in love.
Most definitely.
Does money buy love, or does it keep you in your position? That's the real question.
Hey,
you seen Kevin Hart?
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting you going.
I know.
You know where I'm going with it. Tom Brady.
Let's ask this question: if your lady was a millionaire and she cheated on you, would you break up with her? Everything you have is because of her, the house, the car, and stuff like that. Would you want to break up?
Be in love or what?
Of course.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'm be real with you. I really don't know what I would do.
If Oprah was my wife and she cheated on me,
but would you?
You don't want
a wife though. Would you marry? I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
I know
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like,
he's saying, would you fuck Oprah? Basically. Now, because yes, she got some money.
I know. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Are you trying to be like, I'm gonna be with this person
for the rest of your life? Committed, loyal.
Okay.
Never nothing else.
I'm gonna rephrase your question just a tad bit, if that's okay. Would you rather be okay with your life that you live in with someone that's a millionaire and it's mediocre and you're not too happy, but you get to do whatever you want to? Compared to being with someone where you guys can't go on vacation and do all that.
I really struggle with the one I really want to be with.
I feel you.
For sure.
No, I'm with you.
All day, bro.
Because I feel like, don't get me wrong, the Oprah thing would be cool for the first 6 months. And then you'd find out that you on a string or whatever, that you you're going through all the motions just to be able to get what you want.
Bro.
No, I agree.
I can't be steady.
I'd rather be broken and have
you
a
got
good.
to said though.
Huh?
So he got it said though.
Yeah, but I can't. Me personally,
you're retired.
I can't be.
No,
I need that connection. Deep connection.
I'm with you on that. I'd rather be broke and have more fun.
And have more in common.
And it don't, not vacation wise, obviously, but yes. Because otherwise, you feel like you're in there for a job. I feel like everything you're doing for is for your vacation.
Oh, it's work.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's not easy.
So you can do it, Arshil? You can do that
for her specifically.
Yeah, that one is specific because he brought it up.
Oprah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna add this part right here.
Oh,
we don't know what that nigga Stedman doing. We don't know what Oprah allowed. He could have whoever, and she'd be like, "I'm not fucking with you," so you can have wherever you want to be.
Oh, that's what you saying.
And it's gonna be under wraps. We don't know how
the arrangement.
That specific,
arrangement is. Okay, got you.
Specific.
I like how you avoided my real question.
100%.
He swerved.
He spit that, boy. He spit that so
I was tripping right now. So hold on. Okay, we veered to the left. I like it though.
Because listen, I think it's kind of hard to say like, oh, I would be with Oprah.
This boy a mastermind right here, boy.
I forgot what movie that was from. They was talking about Oprah too. Damn, what movie was that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Barbershop.
No, All About the Benjamins.
Oh,
when he was like, they seen the gun in the fish tank. He was like, "Oh, grab the gun." He was like, "That's like asking me to stick my tongue in Oprah ass." He was like, "I'm not doing that shit." That's from the movie, right? That's from the movie.
We going somewhere.
We're going
so far left.
We is.
We're going so far left.
I'm finding every way to not answer this question for real.
I'm on show right now. This is Jay Sticks.
Facts. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
I said that. God damn. But I understand what you're saying. I feel like
I'm not gonna let him avoid this question. I just want him to know that.
So y'all saying you're not gonna be like Dave Chappelle? Remember Chappelle?
oh, when he was with Oprah?
I don't think I could do it, bro. I just don't think I could. I gotta have that connection with her.
But let me say this:
I want to be around her.
Are you basing the connection on what she look like right now? Because we don't know what kind of person she is.
That's true. That's true.
She might really take care of you, might love you, and all that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
We base it on looks, though.
It's gotta be.
No,
that's all I can base it
on.
It's not. It's based off niggas our age looking at Oprah, and she like a mama or a fucking
exactly.
grandma. We can't.
Exactly. You can't cross that line. Thank you, Arshil.
I did. I found out. We just can't.
It's like grandma.
She was in the color purple, my nigga.
Yeah.
I see Whoopi
Damn, that stamped her.
And Whoopi too.
Yeah, I see Whoopi like a grandma.
As is Oprah.
They got knowledge.
But they look the same since they've been 17.
They don't look the exact same.
Jason,
you trying to cover yourself right now?
No.
Jason.
No, what I'm trying to say though is like, and it's no knock to matter. It's like Morgan Freeman. He's looked like that since he's been about.
It's
20.
not like Morgan Freeman. That nigga been 86 his whole life. That's different.
Shout out Oprah, man.
Oprah's only put on weight. I feel like she had a younger looking face, of course, when she's younger, but she.
I'll say
I feel like it's not like a Holly Berry situation where you could tell when she was younger, you could see the prime that she was in, where it's like, okay, I heart throbbed, everything.
That's a
was
bad
on.
comparison. Holly Berry still look good, bro. Holly Berry still look good, bro.
And I'm not knocking Oprah. Oprah hasn't went bad. She looks the same though. I feel like just a little bit older, but she looks.
That's a different class right there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm saying this when you guys are looking at. If you think the way you asked it, if you're looking at,
I'm speaking of love. This was she.
Love.
Speaking of love.
We have overstepped that part and went straight to part 2 of the question, which was
Can money buy you?
Can money buy you?
Okay. So do y'all believe in that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You can buy me?
No.
The first part.
The first question is,
what?
Do you believe in love?
Yes, I believe it.
He said, you can buy me? So Oprah can buy you.
There's a price on everybody's head.
What you mean? What you mean?
Hey, if Missy Elliott came in here right now and was like, hey, I got the millions, my nigga.
You ain't.
What's good?
Let me tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you what. If you had rent
Like,
paid,
can you work? If you ever been to
everybody sit. Everybody got a price. And not saying everybody, but let's just be real. If people want to act like you genuine, but if someone offered you $10,000, let's just say your rent. If someone offered you 3 times your rent, I feel like people would. Some people would say no, knock at all. But I feel like 80 to 70% of people probably would take that.
So you saying bring Ron come in here and see?
Oh, there we go. Now we talking.
Cookie. Nah, bring me back. Yeah.
Be like, she could pay his.
Yeah. She ain't gotta pay me. I swear to God.
Booze.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real.
He winning, bro. My boo's winning. I'll be real.
Yeah, that kid gonna be beautiful.
Black love.
No, for real. T trying to set me up. But I'm gonna be real, no. But that's just what it is. It's just I totally feel that. I mean,
I feel you. So you saying everybody got a price? So
there's the 1% that don't have it, but the majority of people I feel like do have it.
A price?
So Jason, you said you got a price that'll work.
I'm not.
Yeah, he got a price.
I'm gonna be real. Let's not lie. Like, you gonna say you don't want to, but if it's more than what you get during your tax return, most people gonna probably say yeah.
I'm gonna be real, bro. It depends on the woman.
That's a big thing.
A price. If I can't,
Oprah.
If I can't see
Oprah.
It ain't no price, bro. I swear to God, it ain't
no price.
It ain't no price, bro.
Tell me the price.
So not at all though. Not no Missy either. Man.
I'm just being honest. Like, I just don't see them in that way.
Now, why if the money's right there though? It's cash. If they got a couple thousand sitting right here, you're never gonna make. This is what I look at it as. Most people think of it like this. You ain't never gonna make this amount of money in an hour or less.
That's true.
Unless you're spending the whole day with somebody. But even then,
this is it.
Because let's be real. Of course, your crush or your artist, certain people that hypothetically, Beyonce, Kalani, certain people, you're like, hey, you ain't got to pay me. You understandably.
Yeah, you're right.
But there's certain people that
you're right.
I mean,
you name 2 names. Yeah, you're right.
You wouldn't say no to
2 names that shouldn't have been.
But let me ask though.
Like
let me say this though. Now, does that you would do Kalani in them, right? So it ain't based off love.
But I wouldn't. You talk about.
But what I'm saying, if Kalani and Oprah offer you the same thing, are you hitting Kalani? Thank you. Because of looks.
Easy work.
You don't even know if she gonna love you or nothing like that. That's what I'm getting at though.
Yeah, but see, we're not talking about love now. We're talking about money by love. You feel me? It's money. Y'all not even talking about that. Y'all talking about
I said yeah.
Is there a price? You know what I mean?
I feel like it lasts for a while. There's so much depending on.
Over give you 50 bands. Over give you 50 bands.
But let's not even realize.
Once?
I do have to look at
I don't know, like because most people get like when you're doing the cougar thing or something like that, it's usually an allowance. What's their allowance?
It's usually or it is.
sometimes it is like for the good cases that we're talking about. Like, are we almost like sugar mama, sugar daddy kind of situation? Like we're talking about?
No, I'm talking. This person said
they want to.
That's what they want to know. I don't think money can buy love.
I don't think money can buy love.
Because you gotta be attracted to the person. For some, let's say like this. Some people, they look for somebody that's gonna have the money to support them. That don't mean it's gonna be love there though.
All right, I got it.
Facts.
I got it.
Go ahead and cook our shit,
please.
So now everybody knows about Hugh Hefner, right? He's a nice guy. They say he's a sweet person and all of that stuff. But these women that are trying to be his girlfriend are not in it because he's a sweet person. They know what he can do for their career as far as like endorsements or whatever, and the money. Do you love him because of who he is or because of what he can do for you? So
monetary gain.
They loved him for shit like that, and when that stopped, it was like, I'm gonna write a book and say it was horrible being his girlfriend. That actually happened, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying it was not horrible for that person, but I'm saying when it was like I'm trying to build this career up and make this money, everything was sweet.
Because we don't know all the information.
Exactly. You know, everything was sweet.
We're just going off of what we see so far.
So money can buy love, but is that love real? That's the
fake love for the moment.
I feel like it can buy happiness, but not love.
It can buy happiness.
Because I'm happy when going on the trips, but do I love you? Let's be real. Those girls did not love him, but the happiness was there watching the show on A&E and stuff, seeing Kendra and all. I can't even think of the other two right now off the top of the head. But
Holly and Bridget.
Thank you. And I remember, man. I was on it too during that time. I'd be on TV too. Trust me.
I feel like love is priceless. I feel like there is no amount of money that can buy love because
I agree.
The people you lose, if I could get $1 million to bring them back, I would.
Oh, to the full.
See what I'm saying? If all I had to do was like, you know what? You just need $1 million, you can bring them back right now. I would do that quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would give it up quick. So I think
I agree.
Love or unconditional love can't be bought. It's something that a person gotta be. It's gotta be genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Giving and receiving. The love is like.
The older you got, you would rather take love over money all day. Like straight up, I'd rather be happy every day at home than to have to work my butt off and not be home and get to enjoy that time.
Money can't talk back to you, bro. You feel me? Money can't talk back to you. Man. Give you advice. Tell you when you're wrong and tell you when you're right.
I got another one there. It's the one that everybody talk about. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Mm. Do we think that love was bought or that was real love in that situation? Me personally, I think it's real. I don't think it's like, oh, I'm Beyonce, I'm gonna date him because he's rich. Like that.
I mean, she had money too, right?
Yeah. And that's why I agree with you, because it's like it's two people coming in that are established before then one person, like we said, us going to Oprah. She's established. We don't have that forever money to where it's different on our answer.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Like that's an easier situation to judge from, because sometimes somebody might not have money and somebody might have money, but it might be genuine love.
And can we say it's an example out there? The Kardashians. But everybody they get with to help them get their career.
But they've never got with no one that's
so. You saying it's not real love?
No one they got, but no, yeah, exactly. I agree. Yep, you said that on the head. Yep.
It's about positioning.
No, it is.
I mean, the guy got played. Because China,
She a sucker.
He a sister too.
Yeah, I was seeing they were saying She put a Kardashian on the Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Because
think about
it
helped everybody they keep it helped boost their career. Kanye West wasn't
Chris Humphries, Austin Miles, Reggie Bush.
Kanye West
She was with Austin Miles.
I forgot about.
I forgot.
Hey.
He had one good year with her.
And after that, it dropped after he started dating her on the TV show. Like Chris Humphries. Chris Humphries had a mediocre 10 and 12 year, whatever. Cool. Once he started dating and get on TV, his career plummeted. Austin Miles, I never seen after that season of dating. She's dated nothing but that, and mind you, it's.
But take her even further and be able to do different stuff. Do Kanye West. It wasn't love.
Ooh, you're right.
It just helped her be able to do a lot more stuff. She was able to move into different areas that she wanted to build in for her business.
No, always. And I'm going to be real. That's a big outlet. I mean,
no, that's right.
Even, let's be real. Ray J is the reason why you really, and I'm not trying to knock it or bring that up, but it's just, let's be real. This is what it is. Because no one knew that you even went out with Nick Cannon before that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was.
And Nick Cannon was
that's crazy.
But you can't trust Bow Wow. Stop.
Can't trust Bow Wow.
we seen
Bow Wow ain't never lied to us.
Private jet.
That was his.
It just wasn't moving.
It's just not in his name.
It's not in the air. It's just on the ground. They ain't got no gas.
See, all I wear is Jordans because they mine, baby. No, but it's.
That's real.
But that's what I was going to say. Because once he brought up Jay-Z and Beyonce, they both was on that level already. So
they were both.
It wasn't really about. Well, easily tell.
I brought that up because they'd be like, Jay-Z ugly.
Yeah, I get it. But
I feel you though. That's the MO almost.
I'm the type of person, I ain't paying attention to no man that deep.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to no man that close to be like.
And a lot of us that are not.
You know what I mean?
And I'm the biggest nigga. I ain't this, best looking nigga. So we look at it a different way than someone that might be that gets hollered at all day because you Mr. Chiseled, you're Mr. Olympic. You know what I mean? We look at it because I'm gonna get you on my funniest or hopefully the comedy and just being cool and kick back, and that might be him, but we don't see enough of him to where we formulate our opinion on him, even though we've never seen him kick it in private and seeing how he really acts. We only hear of conversations and we hear of cool shit that he do, but it's still hard to formulate that opinion on
It's
him.
like Drake, right?
Yeah.
Drake is Mr. Cool.
Yeah.
He seemed cool, but everybody also say that he might be corny, right?
Yeah.
How he meets these women, who knows, But in the song, he says, I send Chubb over. If he in a club and he out there scoping, he sees somebody that he like, he sends his man over there and be like, oh, Drake want to holler at you. So if that's the case, it's only because of your name, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why he do that too. For him, it's kind of playing defense for him.
Well, you want someone that has something to lose too. That's why you don't want to just go have.
I mean, Drake don't mess with people that got nothing to lose though. He messing with strippers and. But I can see why he's saying.
Well, and it's business too. A lot of girls.
Well, I mean, no, I don't agree with that either.
No.
Agree with what?
That part.
About him sending somebody else?
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because of all the stuff that's going on. He just want to make sure. He want to make sure it's not going to be an issue before they come all the way over to him. You know what I'm saying? I can see,
but you might not.
How
he might not know that situation until she tries to go digging in that trash can for the condom and tries to put it in there and finds out there's hot sauce in there.
See, but and you fuck with somebody that's like that anyway.
Yep, exactly. And the thing is, but your judgment's done off your boys. That's going to go and catch her because he's supposed to feel some. But I'm gonna be real. It's the same way as a job though for the same girls that he's going to tell his homie to go get. Some people interview great, but can't do the job. You know what I mean? So they can. Oh yeah, okay. Let's be. How many questions go into? Hey, Drake wants to see you. She gonna say, okay, let me walk over here to the VIP, and he gets to make the decision before we go home. And then even then, it's what it is.
But it's not much for him to choose from because he's like,
nah.
I seen what I like.
Yep.
I'm gonna take it regardless. Most likely.
Man, all day. We seen him doing Imani Bates' mom. Like
Yeah.
From the travel team, yeah. He was dating her, had rented out the baseball stadium or something. I want to say it was Bates. It was.
I don't think it was Imani Bates.
Was it? Who was it? It was one of the top recruits. Excuse me for the name. I'm so sorry about that. I don't mean to say that, but yeah. Now I gotta check that because if it's his mom, I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
But yeah, like he went on a date with her to Dodger Stadium.
Thank you.
Right,
but I'm like,
so that's like now. Is Drake looking for love right now?
But he also showed up to one of the games, though, too.
Yeah, he did.
So that's a little more than what you showed up to your son's game. Now I understand the one-on-one date in LA Stadium. That's you guys. You wouldn't showed up to the Suns game. That's more than, I'm not saying he was.
That's for the son, I think.
Yeah, and honestly, he might not have got it yet, like a nice situation, and was like, let me go put in this extra 2 cents.
J6.
I'm just kidding. No,
J6 dropping.
It's just men. We know what's up. Like his mom was a beautiful lady. It looked like, you know what I mean.
Worked a little harder.
It doesn't look like everyone just throws it up.
Because listen, and that's the thing. Can money buy you love? Is Ice Spice trying to fuck Drake? Obviously not. So she wasn't really checking for the money. Like that's not the thing that she was trying to go for.
Yeah, she's going for it.
She was like, I don't really fuck with you. Like that.
But this is my thing. You are lame if you follow her because of that, though. That's what I'm saying. You really is corny. If you unfollow her because she can let you hit, bro. You're corny. Facts. And I rock some Drake music, but bruh, what the hell wrong with you? That makes no sense.
Man.
There's no reason.
I heard the album, bro. It's her loss.
It is.
It was about her.
Bruh.
And it's Amari Bailey. My bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the other one. My bad. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say the other one's name. My bad. Yeah, but nah.
Bleep it.
Yeah, please. I feel bad. I didn't mean that at all.
No.
Bates. Is he at Memphis right now, ain't he?
He balling.
Yeah, he doing. I just seen that highlight he had the other day. So yeah.
Alright, so
to come to the conclusion,
Yeah,
we do all believe in love,
always.
For sure.
but money can't buy you love.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
That's a good one.
Damn.
I ain't never had that happen.
And let me say this. I feel like love at first sight is what your projection is, and then it lines up to all the dots that they hit when you start going out with someone.
It's like third sight, I think.
Third sight.
Like I see you the first time, I'm like trying to figure it out.
The second time,
The second time, you like maybe. And third, you be like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
She called me 3 times.
this is it.
Blushing or getting butterflies every time they walk by it. It's like, okay, this ain't how I
So the
usually
real
am.
question is,
We ready.
And we back after this commercial break.
yeah, back after this commercial break. Yeah.
You were trying to fuck us up.
All right, y'all. Today, to end this podcast episode, I just want to talk a little bit about having the passion for whatever sport you play. Because I seen a picture of Kobe Bryant, like after he played a game.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Ultimate Frisbee right now. I'm sorry.
You thinking of Ultimate Frisbee? Bruh.
Hey, keep going.
Okay. I seen a picture of Kobe Bryant. He had an ice pack on his shoulder, ice pack on both knees. And I'm trying to see where that passion is for the game, that like the passion for the sport, like loving it so much. You know what I mean? Like you working so hard, you working in the off season. I just don't see that. I see some people they don't work in the off season, but they expect to be one of them or one of them ones come season, and it's like they're good, but it's a whole nother level they could be on.
Yeah.
You could be great. You know what I mean? It's like
I
just ain't been seeing that passion for the game. Like
it
don't just do it for the gram or TikTok or
man.
like what is your why for why you doing this? Because when me and you played, it was deep. It was deeper than just.
Yeah, it felt.
Than just. I want to be seen.
Nah, it's.
You know what I mean? It's like.
You want to be seen, you want to be known, and you want to go to the next level and do the same thing again and again.
What happened to I want to be the best at this? I want to be the best at this shit. You feel me? I want to dominate that person that's trying to guard me. I want to dominate. Like I see people being okay with not being able to tackle, okay with getting beat multiple times, just being okay with it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to see where that passion is. That's all. Bring that passion back. Because the people before you that you looked up to and seeing go to college and play, they had that passion for this shit. I'm gonna be real, excuse my French, but they had that passion for this shit. They love this shit. It's not, I just want to look good for the girls. I just want to look good for the gram. Like, nah.
And I agree with you.
Or being okay with, I scored one touchdown, I'm good. Yeah. Nah, when Torrey played, I keep bringing Torrey Horton up because when he played, he could have scored 5 touchdowns already. It could be 5 minutes left in the game. If they go to him, he's still trying to score.
Every time.
When he get a pick, he's not just satisfied with just getting a pick. He's trying to take it to the house. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. The separation of being able to play in college, going past high school, and just being a good high school player. You know?
To the fullest.
So, that's all I'm saying. Like,
nah, I feel you. I mean, the work ethic for what they have and the pedigree that they should be building towards and whatnot is not the same for you guys being able to see YouTube, like we were talking about earlier. You guys have a lot of stuff we didn't get to see when we were younger. You know what I mean? These documentaries, these superstars that are laying out how hard they worked, or the veterans over them that seen how hard they worked and stuff like that. I wish I would have got to see half of these things because I definitely would have changed my work ethic and stuff. You know, of course, being younger, you don't have the maturity to do that. But I feel like right now, seeing Kobe, you see Jordan, you see other people in baseball, Derek Jeter and other places, that you're starting to see how long it took for them to get to where they were great at. And it's not just overnight coming from out of high school or out of college. So I think a lot of people, we just see, like we said, the end product of stuff that's already done. I wish I would have got to see these situations of how hard, you know, how many shots they did or how much time they put in after, you know, after a game. You hear the Kobe stories of people going out to the club while he goes to the gym. I wish I'd have heard that, because a lot of the people we looked up to, no knock, if you're an Iverson fan and stuff, you didn't see him do a lot of extra overwork, but he was so talented. And that's what a lot of players don't take into consideration. There's some players that can go out and party and do extras and come out and perform every day. A lot of you guys can't. You need that extra hour, extra 2. I'm probably one of them too, because ain't no one had that God gifted ability to just go out there and play anytime or anywhere you want to. But I don't see how they're not looking at these YouTubes and documentaries and wanting to do more. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even if you're done with practice, you still need to go put in another hour.
That's
or 2.
What I'm saying.
You got to do more than what your competition's doing. Everyone's done with football practice, but who's doing an extra hour of throwing the ball, catching the ball, doing reads, doing
weight training,
the stuff that's going to put you just that little bit. And like Kobe has done said it ain't today. It's going to be a year or 2 later when you in college and stuff and you've been doing this to where now, you know, it's starting to show, you know.
Because once you get there, you're going to see who was lifting weights.
And who wasn't.
You're going to see who was training.
Because majority of the times in high school, you're better than half the people if you're getting a Division I or Division II scholarship. You're better than about 80% of the people you play. But 80% of those people are not doing the extra work to even be where you're at. So,
exactly.
And guess what? Like you said, 80% of people, you're better than 80% of people in high school. You get to college,
everybody's good.
Drop to about 20%.
Exactly, because everyone there has got a scholarship.
35 pounds.
Yeah, you get to college
and thinking you're going to play football. You can't be 160 pounds. So you don't run a 4.3 and you're 160 pounds.
Yeah, and then that's what
that's the exception. You gotta have so much speed that they overlook your size. Yeah. But it's like,
or are you willing to sit and wait for 2 years to get to a D1? You might have to go to JUCO and play a little bit. And
it's nothing wrong with that.
No,
but it's like,
all.
Man, y'all got 4 years in high school and y'all the same size you was as a freshman.
Yeah, that's not.
And then
that's not good.
And that's when you start seeing like the different programs from like high school to college. They beef you up a little bit, getting ready for the NBA. High school doesn't get you really ready for college. You're just usually just more talented than everybody you playing. Usually, exactly. I feel like more than anything. And then
because but I'm piggybacking off of you because I saw it's a video going around on IG where a coach is asking, he's telling them, you went to morning workouts, right? Yeah. You went to you guys this practice, right? And he said, so did you guys practice today? He was asking them, and one of the kids said, yeah. He was like, hell no, y'all didn't practice today.
Yep.
Everybody else done did this. Did you practice by yourself?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people thinking I'm doing enough by going to this practice and going. No, there's kids that's out there going to this practice, going to their team practice. Then they got another hour or two practice they're doing by themselves.
Yep.
Or with an extra coach.
Trainer or something like that to where it's boosting.
So it's like.
And what sucks is usually the kids that don't have the most talent, not to knock no kid with, being at that level, but I feel like I see more kids that the parents are trying to get them to that level of like D1 and stuff compared to,
and they put in more work.
But it's also, maybe financial situations that we're not able to. I understand that fully. Don't get me wrong. But then that becomes your kid's problem of being able to go out and go run your routes, go do your drills for basketball. If you play baseball and all that, you got to go do the extra work.
Jalen McMillan. Well, we went to Fresno State to shoot that All Work is Easy Work, Volume 1. Mm-hmm. Bruh. We was there for like almost 2 hours of them all of them working together.
Just trying to get each other to that level.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to do some extra. I'm about to run some more routes by myself.
While everybody else went to go sit in.
And his footwork is ridiculous. He had Washington right now going crazy. They already talking about can't nobody guard him.
I love it.
That's the difference. It's like...
And that's what separates you.
And
he got speed.
Yeah.
But I got to bring it back up because Jason is right. People use excuses like, man, I just don't got the money and stuff. Okay, I see what you're saying. But YouTube University, bro.
Yeah,
YouTube University. All you got to do is look on YouTube. And they got a lot of stuff that you can do at home with nothing.
Put it to you like this. When I was playing, I did this. I went to practice. No. I woke up in the morning. Before school, I went and did curls. I went and ate breakfast while everybody was going to class. They had to save a plate for me. Save a plate. I eat breakfast. I go to class. I go to practice after school. This football. I went to practice after school. Did everything everybody else did. Went home. Did push-ups and some more curls and some more everything else. That was how I finished my night. You feel me? I did that. I would finish my homework at school as much of it as I can if I couldn't finish all of it.
Man.
That's what I was doing every day. But it's like, and some kids I see it with. Some kids I see it like they hungry. Yep. But it's like that hunger to be great, it ain't there, man.
No.
Or for some of it's like they okay with, I did enough.
Yeah.
Doing enough, you're going to get overlooked.
Especially.
Yes. You know what I mean? So.
Enough isn't enough.
Exactly.
It's the extra. It's annoying. It's like a job. You're okay with your paycheck, but when you do that extra, it feel better. Good. You know what I mean? You get a little bit more money. Right. You get a little bit more freedom. You get a little more space to do more fun and stuff. So but you got to do that a whole lot to be able to have that opportunity to be like that. You know what I mean? It's
that work in, man.
It's just a different era, you know what I mean? And then it's all on your parents. Your parents should be feeding you this too, you know what I mean? But a lot of times the parents are not from sports themselves, and their kid is the athlete, so they don't know the equation to get to this answer sometimes, and that's what it does make it hard. Because if my kid played golf, I never played it, but I understand. Let's go get a trainer. If I can afford it. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, let me go get you someone else that can expose you to better stuff than I can, because I've never done it, and that's a big thing too, right there.
No, you're right. You have to, man. I suggest people getting them
camps.
Yeah,
it's a big thing. Getting them camps.
Weight trainer.
Sooner than later, for sure. Like that's the big thing.
That's the biggest knock on Fresno athletes is
a lot of them are great. Thank you. I'm gonna be real, man.
That's a lot. A lot of people. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you who say it to us.
No, it's the truth.
When they hit us, they're like, "What? How much do they weigh?"
Yeah, because you're gonna get.
It's like, bruh,
you're gonna get hurt at the next level if you're not.
You're not even 165, like 175.
And you ain't talking about me.
140, bruh. Like, dang, bruh.
Nah, but you just see the difference of coaches though too, because I feel like there wasn't like coming from Hoover to Fresno High. I don't feel like there was a 0 period for Fresno High. Hoover, we had that. You know what I mean? So that was So that's a big. And let's be real. Then we start. If you really want to go to the extent, you go to Clovis schools. See how these guys are bred from middle school
and
together.
They got actual
workout,
training program,
everything. Summer.
That's what I'm saying.
But they also want you to play one sport at those schools a lot of times, so they maximize off of you and don't let you. So it sucks when you play different sports.
I mean, some of the athletes playing more than one though.
No, definitely. Don't get me wrong.
And they like that. The ones that play more, they are like that. For real. Out there at Clovis.
Yeah.
Bro, you got Marshall Sanders. He played football and basketball.
Yeah,
He's one of the best athletes over there. You got Harold Duvall, Clovis East. He playing football, basketball, and he run track.
And that's what you want to hear, because even when you see like Judge from the Yankees, he was averaging, I think, 20 points or 18 points in high school with like 10 rebounds. But you wouldn't have known that if you didn't look at his stats in high school.
Wait, Judge? He played basketball?
Exactly.
Wow.
I mean, I think Donovan McNabb did, Randy Moss did. Like a lot of these players played Antonio Gates. A lot of these guys played basketball in high school or different sports. So you know what I mean? It's just, you almost need that because you develop different abilities and different techniques that you do get from that. A lot of these football players took ballet when they were younger, probably not by choice, parents' choice, but you imagine the core and then the feet stabilization, you good. You know what I mean? It makes a big thing. So
you can't be allergic to weights, bro. You just can't. If you gonna play any sport.
I was prideful, so I stayed away. I understand. I was like that when I went to Hoover, but they're not doing this to break you down. This is doing this to get you caught up and get you for the next.
You gotta love lifting weights. You can't be like it's a job. You gotta be like, I love this.
Because when you get to college, they do put you on a workout plan.
Oh, for sure.
You have to follow,
all day long.
Because our cousin Imani, Lacey, they had her on a weight lifting program. So when their basketball was done, she had to go to the gym and do it herself.
Yeah,
and it's a whole nother thing. Yeah,
you gotta hold yourself accountable.
Yeah,
when nobody's looking, because the best athletes who look good on the Friday nights and Saturday, it's like they put the work in when nobody was watching.
Yeah.
And there's one person that played baseball, Trevor Wilson. We see him in the gym all the time.
He a dog. He don't never let up. It's like it's a difference. That's why he got the UC Irvine scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bruh,
I like that. You going down?
Yeah, that's a baseball school. It's like,
oh yeah, they ain't got no basketball team.
Nah, but their baseball team is
that's
always legit.
Oh, that's real.
It's like, if you're 135, 140 pounds, think about that size, and running backs in college are like 220, 230.
Now remember, this ain't basketball or baseball where you can slide by that.
Some of the receivers is that big. You got to tackle that.
Yeah. And you better.
I mean, it's just simple math. Like, you got to lift weights.
It's inertia.
You got to keep your footwork, but you got to lift weights.
Oh, straight up.
And then, don't be comfortable with not being able to tackle. That's the biggest knock on Fresno.
That sounds like a cornerback.
They can't tackle.
Nah, man.
You know what I mean? So, that's all.
It's a different era right now compared to what we are used to seeing, Got the Clifton Smiths and those people right before us that we got to see at Edison and other places that were like, it felt like grown man football. Going to the games now, no knock to them. Certain games are very good. They're D1. You understand it. But some games you go and look at and it just looks different, man. It don't look the same. It looks like, JV at some varsity levels, no knock to none of the kids. Some of the kids are above that, but majority of the teams, half the other kids are not up to that level, so it looks not as good. You know what I mean? But it's man. I'm honestly, I don't see how they don't want it. But honestly, it's a different era of kids growing up and stuff. So everything's already been on the table. So I don't know if they're not seeing that and want to go and do that. You hear how much money LeBron puts into his body. Yeah, you can't do that, but you got to go do the other stuff that he has to do. You know, you hear these NBA, Kobe, all these people that go and work out with other old veterans to go pick up game, to go pick up something else. If that doesn't show you that they know they're not at the pinnacle of their stage in their career to where they don't need to ask questions or do nothing, or there's always something that I can do to be getting better, I don't see how these kids don't pick those up. You know what I mean?
Constant growth. That's all.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
It's like we don't know everybody's situation, right?
Exactly.
But you can do some push-ups.
Practice don't make perfect too. Don't believe that. Practice don't make perfect.
What you mean practice don't make perfect?
Because I've had some people that have practiced their whole life and never got an inch better though. So can we talk about that on top of practice don't make perfect? You could practice singing for your whole life. Don't mean you're ever going to be able to sing. Okay. So practice might make you better. But then where you at?
Practice is how you're going to play in the game though. The way you practice.
Let me say. No, hell no. Keep this going, baby.
The way you practice is the way
no exit stage left. This ain't New York. We ain't coming out with that hook.
I know what you're saying.
And I say this.
Some people just don't got
it. Thank you. And we played on teams with people that have never gotten an inch better.
Yeah.
But in practice, every day we practice.
That's real.
And then I'm
not knocking that, right?
I didn't see some people that wasn't good at practice. And it was cold in the game.
And that's what we call like game speed or stuff like that, where they might run it 40, it ain't the same, but in the game they run it. And I'm not knocking nobody at all. Like this is high school where everyone almost gets to make the team, but it's practice and extra stuff that might set you off or get you better to where you've been at. You know what I mean? It's not practice don't make. I don't know, man. Practice helps, but it don't make some of these people better. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people that are better go through the motions through practice because you're already better than half the people you practice.
That's what I'm saying.
So you almost want to go to a better school where you have competition to make you have to fight every day. You know, like we see the Alabamas and that. You might be second string, but you still going to get drafted because we know what team you're on because your first string is so dominant to where you probably would have started anywhere else being at any other school. You know what I mean? Because
it's like this, you got to think about it. It's a lot of cities and a lot of states where, like, bro, Florida, Texas, it's different. You got to compete against them
all day. Like they said, it's easy to find someone that runs a 4.3 in Florida, but it's like, can they catch the ball on offense? Exactly. Can they run a route? It's easy to find a DB and linebacker and stuff that could just run like crazy and go.
So what's going to separate you if they're bigger, faster, stronger?
Man,
nothing going to separate you.
Yeah, you might have to do the extra work to just keep up with them. Yeah. As long as you can do that, you might be cool. But it's just
because I'm basing mine off of the Johnny Sears. It's like, bruh, do you know how raw he was?
Oh, he was.
You feel me?
And mind you, that's coming. He came after the cousin that played the years before him. So that's coming when Edison was ranked 1 or 2, I think, by DBs in the thing. You know what I mean? That was 03, 04, maybe 02 to 03, give or take. You know, they had went 3 years in a row that year.
And I wish it was filmed because people don't really understand how raw some of the people before them was, how much work they put in.
Thank you.
And how much it's like.
I think
because of social media, it makes some players,
you see stats, but you don't see you don't see the work that went into it. The 9 missed tackles, the 6 missed tackles for him to get there. That's how dominant he was right then. Yep. You feel me? And to go back to the Sears, right before Sears, like Edison and them was blowing people out by 50 points a game.
Yeah.
And that's on top of just knowing we're one of the best teams. Second of all, let's blow them out like we supposed to too, just to let them know, you know what I mean? Know, yeah. So it's just
they was playing teams in Texas. You got a this or that, or
let me in.
In correlation with the ask a friend question.
Oh yes.
My this or that is: would you rather hit the lottery or find your soulmate?
Ooh, that's deep.
In an asterisk, you can't hit the lottery and find your soulmate. It's either your lottery or your soulmate. Stop that. Stop the fantasies. It got to be one or the other. Damn, man, that's a good one.
If I had a choice,
I'd be hypocritical. I would rather have my love because, like I said, I'd rather be broke and be happy in my relationship every day.
If I had a choice,
but I'm not gonna lie.
The soulmate would come before the love.
Yeah, but
if it's your soulmate, she go elevate you to where you go get the money. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, it might not be that amount of money.
Of course.
But she will elevate you to where you get to the point where it's like
you're comfortable.
I'm still
good. I like that.
No, I feel like $1 million.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that's the man.
You gonna feel like you can go and get it every time.
But if you hit that $1 billion,
you ain't gonna never know.
On the Powerball,
and everybody, your face out there, you got $1 billion.
You don't know who coming for you after that.
So
that's true.
You think your chick gonna change after you hit the $1 billion though? Not in a bad way. Do you think she gonna?
If you already found her and
say you with your lady, you hit the millionaire. Do you think she gonna up her game
or y'all gonna switch up?
No, not us. I'm not asking your chick. You won. You hit the lotto. Do you feel like your significant?
Switch up how? Because I'm
better doing stuff that
I'm gonna change in some way.
Oh, of course.
But I ain't gonna.
What is you gonna cut her off? And
no, what I mean? Is she gonna start doing the stuff that you asked for?
Because some dudes,
or maybe fell off in the beginning of the relationship. You know what I mean? Because that's
some dudes are acting different.
You see who someone is once they get money, for sure.
Yeah, they change
straight up.
Facts. And that's the saying. Whatever you were before, it should make you.
Yeah, you were the same person that you were before than when you are when you do get money. You know what I mean? You just feel comfortable to say what you say or do what you do because you have. We call it FU money. You know, you seen the gambler. It's FU money to where you don't care what no one says because you're able to do what you want to. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know. So if they like it or not, it's gonna be done. But
it depends on if you care about that though.
Yeah.
True.
Like, if you care about a soulmate, then you'll be like, I pick soulmate. But if you don't care about that and you're just like, hey, I got the money and I can fuck with whoever I want to fuck with, it depends on where you are in that. Because it's niggas out here that don't care about being with that one person.
True.
Oh, I'm gonna tell. True. To piggyback off that. Oh man, this is a great. I'm gonna ask a friend. This is a straight topic I feel about. Would you stay with your significant other if you hit the lotto?
Yeah.
Stop. Most people are not going through good things though.
I mean,
no.
What you say?
So let me say
this. Is it good or is it not?
No, I'm saying you're cool in a relationship.
See, J6 is savage. That's
why
I say some niggas act brand new. You say you gonna act brand new. Act brand new on yours?
No, not even acting brand new.
That's acting brand new.
No. You're
not gonna stay with her just because you hit the lotto.
I'm gonna say this: when you're broke and you poor, and you guys are both going in on an income or bills that are being shared between each other, a lot of people will not want to restart because you don't want to worry about $1,500 a month by yourself.
I mean,
that's rent, your car payment, everything that you might have had half before. Now that you don't need help from the significant other, you start looking at the stuff that they bring to the table, not money wise.
But
right or wrong.
But see,
you can be married. People get married. The divorce rate is what in America?
This is the thing. That's what a lot of lame niggas do.
That's 60%.
That's what a lot of lame niggas do.
Let me say this: it's not even lame. Sometimes you feel like you're going through things with people because you don't want to restart. I feel like a lot of times.
So then you like, I'll hit the lotto so I can restart.
Because you wouldn't want to worry about financial situations. And I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying a lot of people will do that. People will
that's lame.
But let's be.
That's lame. Because guess what? She was good enough when you was broke.
That's real.
She was good enough when you didn't have nothing.
Her money was. Because and let me say this. Because most people, let me say this. I'm just kidding. No, don't count. No, keep this rolling, baby. This is from J6 with the fix. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, like this is news. I'm telling you right now. I feel like 50% of people that are in relationships that they're putting up with stuff right now that they wouldn't want to is because you guys have bills and other things entitled that are connected. If you could pay all your bills and stuff by yourself and not needed a significant other, I feel like women and men significantly would not put up with half your stuff.
I mean,
actresses, movie stars, people that end up breaking up in a year or so. They don't have a lot of stuff tied in.
I got a sister.
Yes.
And a nigga she been with this nigga for a minute, and he hit the lotto and act like he gonna break up with her. I'm coming to see him. Because that's it. What was the problem?
Well, and let me say this.
What was the issue?
No, I agree with you totally. I agree where you can come from.
Because it's like you wasted her
prime.
No. We're going to go back to sports where people don't go and do extras for practice. You're complacent. You are okay with where you're at.
Oh, he cooking.
Right or wrong. You are okay with where you're at. Bills are paid. You guys are so busy, y'all don't have to see each other as much because y'all both are working and live in the same house. So I feel like some things get overlooked and things are swept under the rug sometimes.
Well, it depends, though. I'm saying if everything is good, she ain't did nothing wrong.
Oh, no. Then you're not tripping.
I'm going to feel like you a sucker.
No, all day long. But
you know what I mean?
But do we say a lot of people stay in relationships for the wrong reasons? Because you guys are already a year into, or you guys had a kid. And you feel like, I don't want to have a split. So I feel like if 90% or let me go back, 80% of these people did it, I feel like a lot of people.
We need some women to comment on this one.
Oh, please. I would love it.
Comment on this one.
Because if they hit the lotto, they might dip on their dudes too. Because these guys might be deadbeats that you've been letting slide and not do nothing on the couch, don't work. I'm playing devil's advocate on both sides. I'm just saying it goes both ways. And no knock, women are they have a very good work ethic.
You a sucker too.
In the next live, we gotta bring this up again on the live.
Yeah, on the live.
Oh, please. Oh, yeah. I'm ready for that.
Remember this one.
Oh, we won't forget it. You know, but I feel like it goes both ways because there's a lot of, like, we brought up that situation with the girl that found out the text messages with her dude and try to run him over.
Yeah.
Why didn't if she's paying for everything? Why didn't you break up with him 2 months later, earlier though? Stop. You know how this,
something deeper.
You know how this guy is. You know who you're dating with, and you see red flags, but choose to overlook stuff and then get mad when something happens. You can't be mad at that, and that's for dudes or girls.
I'm gonna add something else to it. If you do choose to leave her, right, or him,
you gotta break her off. You have to
break her off.
You have to.
We hitting the billion like what we have right now for like the 700. No, I'm playing with you. She didn't break.
Gotta give her something.
He or she didn't break you off for what you needed to be satisfied. This is my thing. Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Getting cooking, sisters, cooking.
Oh no, I'm not.
Cooking.
Let's be real. Would a girl want to give a deadbeat dude that sits at home? No, not. I'm playing devil's advocate that smokes and don't do nothing and gets to sit at home, wait till you come home. Would you want to break him off $500,000?
You ain't gotta give half, right?
No, we talking about hitting the
No, he said
you might make $10 million, whatever. Even that, like
billion.
Man, that's not even close. That's
because they were hitting 700 and some million. So
okay, 700 something million. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not giving no millions though.
No.
Yeah, how much y'all talking about?
I mean, how much we give?
No. You won $1 billion. You ain't gotta give them no 500 million. But I'm just saying.
Would you give him like 500,000?
$2 million not good?
No. Whoa!
So you give up $2 million?
I wouldn't even give him some of the family members there.
You made $700 million.
I don't care.
Oh, wait, no. You made $500 million after taxes if it's half.
It's about 40%. So you make.
So you make $400 million.
How long you?
$2 million not good?
But how long you with the person though?
I'm just saying.
However long you been with the person you with, or like.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
as far as anything.
If in my situation, yeah. I'm giving, but I'll give more too.
But we're talking about breaking up with somebody. That's different. If we're with somebody, we're sharing.
Yeah,
don't worry, you're good. I'm talking about splitting
like
up.
Something where it's like, I was with the person for like
7 years.
See, 7, you gotta
break it up.
1,000%. 1,000%.
If it's just, a couple months,
let me get this straight.
They say no.
People break up with for nothing,
bruh. So you never gave a damn about her.
What you mean? I'm not saying that at all.
Then you gotta break her off some bread.
Have you ever gave your girl some bread when you broke up with her?
No, because I ain't win no 700
so
million.
What changes the thing?
The million.
You won 700 million.
Well, that's like me saying you should donate half of that because now you want to be a charity case.
Nah, that's not the same.
You asking me to know if you wouldn't.
She was doing everything for you.
I wouldn't break up with her then. If we're happy, like I said, this is someone where like.
Even if y'all had.
I'm talking about. Let me say this. Let me clarify. Parentheses. It's gonna be someone going through the motions of a relationship. If you're happy and you have our significant other, we want love. Let's be real. We have love. I don't need to break up with you. We're gonna go disappear, be on an island wherever we want to be. We're gonna be on vacation all the time.
So you saying
if you're not happy in your relationship,
requirements for you.
Let me say,
and you hit the lotto, you're not breaking her off no bread. If she's not doing something you
just as a goodbye, like that's not gonna work. Here you go. All right, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you something. I just hit this 700 million.
Even 100,000 is good. But I'm just saying, if I was rocking with her and we were solid, I'm giving her $2 million.
Well, we're solid. We should have.
But
I'm saying
he's saying if they got issues.
If you're going through because we know.
I still feel like
and I'm saying this. Not the people in good relationships. If you guys hit that, you guys are cool. We're both retiring. Your mama's cool. My mama's cool. We're set. I understand that. Yeah. People that literally stay together because of financial reasons, which they won't say, because I don't want to have to. Let's be real. How many people could break up right now if you're in a relationship and you guys split bills? How many people could break up and go find an apartment, pay for your PG&E, your rent, your car payment, and everything like that, and groceries? It's hard. But now, if you have that money, let's just be real. Someone might give you an answer you don't want to hear because you're not worried about it. It's the FU money that we was talking about earlier.
You know why I would break her off bread though? Because I don't want her, no matter what, I wouldn't want her to have to go do anything that she didn't want to have to, like, do.
Like he just said.
To be good.
They won't be able to pay for a house. What if they can't pay for a house?
That's what I'm saying.
So did she get with you to be good? I don't like you.
I'm not saying that.
But you know what I mean, though.
I know what you're saying.
You're supposed to be a hustler, baby. You got to, like how I go.
Got you on
we
that.
both got it. There's not stay-at-home moms like that now unless you are a certain salary or a certain income. We would all love to be men and be able to keep our women at home. Let me provide. It's not the 60s now. Things are too expensive. We need 2 incomes, even if one's working part-time.
That's right.
Me personally,
I would love to keep, if everything is good at home, no one's changing nothing. But we know people that we see, not naming no names at all, or relationships we see, like, let's be real, Blueface, we'll talk about Blueface and Chris Sean. If she hit 10 million, do you think she's staying with him? No, it's not a healthy relationship. Let's just be, those are relationships I'm talking about. If one of them hits that, anyone else that's happy, we're going to go build a house together, build a life, and we can go have 100 kids because we can afford everything and we can have a lot of stuff. Now,
conscience.
I guess I'm kind of.
Let her be on the street though.
Okay, well, like this.
You know what I mean?
She going home with her mama.
Well,
mama didn't let her go.
Okay, man, you said that. Hold up, you said that.
Do we got a cape on?
Hold on.
No, you said that.
You said that.
I'm playing with you cutting up like that.
No, I'm just saying.
But
okay. What you?
He said you living with her mama. Okay, now what? Like you said, some of them stay together because they just got a kid. So now, if there's a kid involved, you gotta break something off. You just gonna have her just go.
Well, that's my kid. I don't gotta. Then that goes back to child support. Should I have to pay child support and have to pay for my kid to be?
Well, that's different. That's different.
And let's be real. Look at, because now that's an asterisk. If there's a child involved, you're getting hit for child support. She doesn't need your money at all. She's gonna get paid regardless.
It's gonna get there regardless.
So let's just be that's an asterisk right now. If y'all,
if she go,
well, she's gonna go if you hit the lotto.
Oh, facts. Everybody in your family gonna tell her you better go do that.
Come on, man.
Everybody in your family gonna tell her that. I would tell my sister to go do that. Yeah, trick that. If he gonna leave and you got a kid with him, he gotta pay something.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? That's what goes with it.
I'm sure quiet over it. I'm trying to see what he was.
If it's done right, I feel like all this shit not necessary.
Okay. That's
just break up. You don't unless you're married, you ain't paying alimony. But like I said,
unless you've been with him long enough.
You've been
with him for
I feel like
7 or more years. I think it's automatic.
So what changes when you guys don't have money? Why I don't have to pay you?
Because you ain't got the money, nigga. What you mean?
No money, This
nigga Jay is missing the point completely.
No, I understand. But then that lets me know we weren't together for the whole.
What?
That's the whole.
So
that's why I don't feel guilty for not paying, because you want to change up when I do hit the millions or whatever.
But it's lightweight, like you change up because
no. Like I said,
with her too.
If we're in love, no.
I'm
talking about. Remember, unhappy couples or people that we see in real life. If I'm in love and I'm happy, we're not breaking up. We're cool. We're cool.
I got you.
I'm saying, just like divorce, people that are not married, I feel like at least 60 to 70% of people, if they hit the lotto, the significant other, they're probably going to break up with the other, or they're going to do stuff to where the relationship ends, because like we said, people change when they get money. Mm-hmm. If I'm happy where I'm at, don't worry about that. We took care of. We're gonna go do everything.
That's true.
If we're not happy, or let's be real, money will make you feel like, was I going through all these little hoops and arguments and things like that? Whereas I overlooking red flags for a certain reason because we were paying bills together. I don't want to worry about looking for a new apartment, a new place to live. Because now you don't have to worry about that. So
you're saying people stay because they can't afford rent.
And not financially, it's too hard to probably be by yourself. Or I'm going to be real, it's probably not too hard. Most people don't want to start over. That's what I feel like. Most people don't want to start back from zero.
So you're saying people should pay half. That's what you're saying.
Oh, no. It give or take income. If I had enough to be able to cover everything and you can stay home and raise your kids, that's different. That's okay. I'm not mad at no one that can do that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like people get too busy in relationships to want to address situations that should be addressed. But when you get money and don't have to deal with that and have to say nothing, it's easier to run away than it is to sit here and have to talk about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's that. Because now that you have money, you don't even want to talk about it. You just going to end the relationship and go find what you think is right for you. You're going to end up losing more money trying to find, you're going to lose a house over a hotel, like 21 Savage just said. You feel me? You're going to go find a side chick or someone else that wants you for what you have compared to the woman that was probably with you when you had nothing. And that's vice versa with the dude and the girl. You know what I mean? Like, money changes people. Some people,
money do change people.
A lot of people, not everyone. Not everyone.
People think you get money and change them too.
Yeah, because they think different about you. They think you're doing more than what you're doing and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just
people like brand new. What you like? You the best thing smoking. But just last week, it was different.
Just look at rappers. How a lot of these rappers, I ain't gonna just say just rappers, because a pop star did too. A girl.
Yeah, anybody
that switched up on the dude that she was with. When she was on the Nickelodeon show or whatever, and then she became
money make people change. Money change people.
She became whatever she became. Damn, I forgot the girl name. What's that one?
From Disney?
No, the one that she
was a singer.
She was with Big Sean for a minute.
Oh, that's what's her name from Glee?
Yeah, no.
Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah.
She used to be with a dude when she was doing that stuff. Then. As soon as she became that, she just cut him off. I think Kanye West did the same thing, right? He was with one girl, cut the girl off. It's a whole bunch of people that do that. When they start getting the money, they just be like, "Oh, it's him."
So J6 is right.
Yeah, he's saying the truth.
That's not everyone's relationship.
Yeah.
If you're happy though, you cool. Don't get me wrong. You're not going to sacrifice it. You're not going to break up with someone. But I feel like a lot of people are in relationships that they don't probably want to be in. But it's easier to go in and out of the day every day with someone than it is to be by yourself, and you're scared of that. You're scared to live by it. A lot of people are scared to be by themselves in their apartment, go home and sleep and have to think. And, that's what happens. You think when you at home and you kind of reassess yourself, maybe look at situations that probably could have been handled differently. But money makes it easy to push your problems away. You know what I mean? It's a big thing. I'm not saying everyone would. Like, if I'm happy, we're going to go get a house. We'll be cool. We'll be retired. Let's go see the world. Majority of people, I feel like, if they don't break up with someone, they're going to get in trouble for doing what they're doing. Because you have the option to do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to. Hitting that lotto, let's say that. That's the biggest thing. You can do whatever you want to. Because now you become that 1% in America. You know what I mean? You make 500 some million. How many NFL players have that? And we see how much stuff they get as second stringers or people just being on the team. Girls flock to you. Everything flocks to you. Get free stuff. Now imagine having 500 and some million. Like, you're going to have problems that you never had to deal with before that you're dealing with now. And that's the level of women, the level of business, the level of stuff that you're like, I never thought I'd see a girl like this standing in front of me or talking to me. It ain't because of who you are. It's because of your money. Stop. Don't fall for it.
So would you say loyalty?
Oh, yeah.
And some people is based off of what you can provide or
and how they make you feel. Like, you should be able to, it usually takes deep conversations or maybe some info or you to break down as a man or woman, maybe have some downtime or God forbid you cry or something like that. Shit like that takes,
and that's a different type of situation. That means that you got a deeper connection.
Would you rather have a teacher that's been through the same stuff you've been through or not? That's why we love coaches and teachers like that, because they kind of have a little more understanding and perspective of where we're coming from when we're angry or we lash out or something goes our way, and we end up acting that way. So it's a big, it's a big thing.
Grown man, bro.
I mean,
grown man bar.
It's hard. I don't know. Because let's be real, you might not know that you're dealing with stuff that you don't want to deal with till you have FU money, and it's like, I don't want to deal with the arguments. I don't want to deal with the degrading or belittling or demoralizing stuff that you say. But you're putting up with it because we had bills tied in together. We had everything else that's tied in our work schedule.
Bank accounts linked together.
Not saying that everyone would, but I feel like a lot of people would. Because, like we said.
So what if a dude, he was in a relationship like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He won a lotto. Girl didn't know yet. He just moved all this stuff out. He just moved all this stuff out. Then she found out later. Oh, he won the lotto. Because she see him on TV.
You weren't doing your job, baby. Damn. Sorry, girl. You supposed to. And not saying that, but like some people might want to go find something better that ain't better. No, you about to go find someone that wants you for your money, because you're gonna have to sell that to them. Like, I just hit the lotto, I just did this, I can go on this, and you're getting someone that wants you for all these things. Yeah, I don't want you.
Do that.
I'm cool. Nah, that's it. But you got to understand, that's when you start getting to that certain level of people that. Not to say Andrew Tate, but like rich people stuff, the rappers and stuff, where you got to be careful who you messing with. You're not going to run into someone that wants you genuinely a lot of times. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It's very, very hard. You got to read between the lines, and that's even hard because some people can play that part till they get pregnant, get knocked up, and now they got you for the rest of your life.
You just confirmed that
Black China,
money can't buy you love. Money cannot buy you love. There's no amount of money that can buy you love.
Money can buy you infatuation.
True.
I feel that.
True. It can buy you, if you're that type of person, it can buy you a moment.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be real. A moment could be 5-6 years. Be 7 years with somebody. We see. Go back on our shell. The Hugh Hefner. Those girls know they ain't gonna be with him for the rest of their life, but can I put up with 4 or 5 years of being on TV, dealing with this older guy and stuff, just to where I can get my brand established? It's everybody, baby. It's business, man. It's what you can get from someone else. So Hugh Hefner's not dumb. He understands his position too. You ain't the first 3 angels he's had around him, so you guys are filling in the older one spots. Mm-hmm. So that's the money though. I mean, they didn't buy him no love, even though he hella older than them and stuff like that. But you'll keep some good company around you if that's what you want.
True. So moral of the story: money can't buy you love, but love is real.
Oh, to the fullest, baby.
You
can't fulfill it with money. That feeling is different from. Yeah, I don't know, man. But you also know, like we've talked about before, when you're dealing with someone that has money. Mm-hmm. If you don't have it, you're kind of almost at the whim of. You feel guilty without feeling guilty. Like I almost got to go by the pedigree or the footsteps that are kind of laid out for me, because anything else can go bad.
That's crazy. Or they can say that. Because I seen a woman was on one of them shows you was talking about. He was like. So, what do you like about you like their personality? She was like, money. She said money. That's all they got is money. They don't got no personality. They're not fun to be around, but they put up with them because of the money. That's what she said.
No, straight up.
And I was like,
but a woman will not, and not a woman or a man will put up with having to be broke for 10 years in their life. It's hard. It's and if you're not progressively trying to show that you're trying to get better in life, who wants to sit around and do that? But if money, let's be real, you might have an argument and they take you out to the Bahamas. That's different from with us being broke and we have to sit at home and reflect on this, sit and think, was this even right for me to take this, verbal abuse or maybe whatever it may be.
Toxic situation.
I'm going to be real. If someone handed you $10,000 after calling you out your name and something else, you might be okay with that. Dang. It's $10,000. I might be like, yeah, that's my name from now on. Shit, if you paying me like that, let's be real though.
Out of everything that he said, That's the realest shit he said this whole time.
I'm just
it's fucked up too.
money.
That's the real life situation. That's what's really going on.
To the
Call you all out your name, but here's 10,000.
Did you see Bootsy when he paid that dude to get slapped in his music video at the liquor store? People will sit here and demean themselves and degrade themselves because
over that paper.
There's jobs that people do that
people hate.
No, not even those jobs. Man. I'm going to the streets where, street workers, they're willing to demean. It's almost like OnlyFans. Like I just seen a meme the other day. Your son about to sit here and argue with a kid, and this dude's going to sit here and be like, I just ordered your mom's OnlyFans. How can you respond to that? And that's your mama's spot. Your mama's fault because
she's popping up.
Oh, man. It's sad when everyone.
Thank you for that, nigga. I'm about to eat tonight. I appreciate you.
Hey,
still funny.
But he about to describe your mama's crevice. That's what sucks. And what sucks is all nine of your homies is gonna know what your mom looks, even if they don't say nothing, because they going and looking. But they're supposed to be your homies.
I ain't never thought about that.
No, this new era of people that got moms and stuff because of COVID, and y'all wanted to sign up and get a job because you was out of. Oh, I feel bad for your kids. Because you hear Mia Khalifa. If y'all don't know what that is, don't look her up if you're not over 18. Straight up. But there's certain people that go into businesses that wish they didn't go into that because now you can't erase stuff.
She was trash though.
So was Kim Kardashian. But how many people went and watched it?
She wasn't a star. That's very different. She wasn't like a.
Wow.
She wasn't that.
No, at all.
Those are two different things. One. Number two.
The second one still, let's be real, is she complaining about you can't because you can't.
She complaining about a lot. She's like, I was underpaid, all this kind of shit. Well, I mean, I can tell you why, but
Go ahead. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I feel him. She ain't no top 5.
Dang.
You feel me? Like,
nah, don't cut it.
Nah, baby, we cooking. I just need to show that.
They might want to come on the show one day.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a friend that does OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you do? You know somebody personally?
I do. And
ooh, okay. But what they doing on
for her? It pays.
Oh,
it pays.
Is it because everything ain't? Some people cooking on there.
Is it?
Anybody cooking on this?
Some people actually making cakes and stuff.
Which one? What we talking about?
Oh no! Don't say it ain't so, bruh. Say it ain't so, bruh.
What you saying? No.
Say it. Oh, okay. God damn! I'm about to say not that one. Please, not that one.
Oh, from last time that you brought up, and then no, not that one. No, please. It's a different one.
And it pays well for her and her kids, and I feel like for her, she stand on that. So it's like,
I mean, if you stand,
I understand like what can happen. She's like, I talked to my kids about it. Hey, blah blah blah.
But how old is the kids though?
Are
they young?
They're like there's like high school.
Oh damn.
Middle school and less.
Yeah. Middle school and probably like almost middle school.
Yeah.
But it's like, first of all, the kids, they probably should not know anyway. Like, first
they
of all,
shouldn't, you're right, but this world is different, bro.
It's the internet is too at your fingers.
This world is so different.
I mean,
you can look someone up in 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
She had to say something because anytime they could just get blindsided by,
of course.
Did your mama right here? And then you're like, God damn, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So she had.
I mean, I ain't knocking the hustle.
Oh no,
because I don't know everybody's situation.
That's paying your stuff. I'm not mad at you.
I don't know everybody's situation.
Like I said, you just got to answer for it later.
Yup.
It's not right now.
So could you date somebody to do OnlyFans?
Could I?
Could you date somebody to do OnlyFans?
That's a different question. How much time we got?
Yeah, let's keep that
going.
Let's so
could you?
Could you date somebody on OnlyFans?
I say I could, but it just depends. It just depends, bro.
And I
don't even know. I'm going back and forth.
We should stop her because I ain't got enough drink in my cup.
Yeah, we need T to come back because I'm
like, bruh, I don't know. That's a tough one. If I met her and didn't know she did it,
I feel like
rocking with her so tough already.
Nah,
I know she
you
tells you the first day,
and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna start Onlyfans." Cause that changed everything.
That do change everything.
It's like
it's no reason she should be at.
So is it known people know her name, or is she kind of keeping it alias?
It's no reason she should have to do OnlyFans.
Because that's two different things, though. That's two different things. Because other than a tattoo, is she alias with her name and she's being quiet, and you got your stripper name or whatever? You're not showing face or stuff like that, or you're kind of being. That's hard because most of them show face. So
I don't know how OnlyFans work though. I'm be real.
It depends what you want to show. It depends what you want to show. Some people show everything. Some people show bikini shots and get off.
Some people doing financial stuff.
You can do pictures. You can show feet. You can be on there cooking. You can be on there just talking to motherfuckers. Basically.
So what are we talking about? Like full, like nude?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
That was your question, nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying.
So is it?
What is the person you know?
They're selling everything.
No, I ain't been on it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to see what. That's a tough question, though.
The thing is, I feel like it's like a porn star. Some people will say they would love to date one until you're dating one, just like a stripper.
I would never do that.
No knocking. Like, but what happens if you find out a month later that hey, she said she has an overnight job, but you don't know because some people can hide this because they don't want to tell you the first date because most people probably run away or turn away and don't want to deal with it. But would you? Some people are cool with it, understandably. But would you stay after a while if everything's been cool and she's like, hey, it happened? Yeah, do OnlyFans, woo. Would it be okay if she just had you and her in there then compared to just her showing everyone? Because my thing is this, I don't want people knowing who you are and they get to see everything I get to see. There's nothing that I get to do in the room that they don't get to see then.
True.
That's the one thing that sucks sometimes, you know what I mean, when it comes to that. But if...
I don't like people in my regular business.
No.
Just my conversation.
I feel you, but...
I don't like people listening to what I'm saying, talking to my... Like, watching my mouth talk while they way over there. Yeah. They all in my conversation. I don't like that.
So they see your girl off.
No.
Getting off, and this is the thing. She gonna be moaning other dudes' names because that's what they pay for. What you mean? Let's play. Let's not. I'm not playing you, John, Johnny.
Bro, I thought I could. I can't. I thought I could. I can't, bro.
Oh, you said
I can't.
I
can't, bro. Cause I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking that. No. But for those thinking OnlyFans regular,
for those you never see them.
What's regular on
like
OnlyFans?
Cooking and giving financial advice. I wasn't even thinking nothing like that.
Nah, that's YouTube, baby.
Yeah.
So what about twerking? I just wear swimsuits.
See, I love that because I love the topic though. The topic the dude hit like this. Was it okay for your dude to like bikini pictures? Mm-hmm. She said no. But then he said this. You guys already know.
Yeah.
Is it okay for you to post bikini pictures?
And she said yeah.
Thank you. But it's okay for hella men to like your shit, but I can't sit around and go look at other people in bikinis. That's so backwards to me. But that's the girl that you don't. Backwards. That's the girl you break up with when you hit the lotto. All right, it's coming back full circle. It's coming back around. Okay. Make sure that you got you.
That makes sense. But that makes sense.
Bobby, you guys seen Bobby Lee, the comedian?
Yeah.
You seen him break up with his chick just recent. They had just broke up. But she even said in an interview she was with him because of his money.
Of course.
Wait. The Asian dude?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen
But when she answered that, he looked surprised.
Yep. He just recently broke up with
everyone in that internet. Well, they probably broken up a little while ago. They've just seen the thing post.
No, when she said that.
Dude, straight up. Well, I'm gonna be real. I feel like his light bulb went off and it said he's in Joe Rogan. He's a little. If you seen, was he on?
He got his own podcast with her, right?
Yeah, Saturday Night Live. Was he on there? I think so. Here and there. Don't get
on the show. I seen that on the show. She was like, she said it for his money,
dude.
Oh, you can leave right now.
But that's the people that have money.
I'm glad you said thank you, but you can leave right now.
She said it.
She said it on the podcast. They got a podcast together. He got long hair.
Little short guy. Like if you see him, you know who he is. There's not too many comics that.
I seen that. That was like a couple years back.
And she was
right there.
Nah,
it was a little bit afterwards. They ended up splitting, but like her saying that, it was just what it was. But it's just let's be real. That's the
version team on the show. Bro.
Yeah, and that's the version of hitting the lotto for a girl, getting with a rapper, an entertainer, or someone that has multi-million dollars to where they never have to work.
We know they don't exist.
That was
yeah.
You brought
that was disrespect.
around, no, JC brought that around full circle, bro. That was
That's the one you don't want to settle with if I hit the lotto. But him being who he is, he wouldn't have not seen that until she said that in the interview. Because he looked surprised when she
did.
Yeah, and that's
like, wait, what?
I know what I know what's up. I know where I'm at.
Everybody knew that. You just didn't know that. I'm gonna be real. Everybody knew that. You just didn't.
Exactly. So I mean that's bad.
But see,
no,
you good.
I'm saying he should have cut off right there.
Yeah, after that.
What did Archie Jackson say? Because I was going.
Well, dealing with what?
Dealing with a girl with OnlyFans.
Can you do it?
Just me first.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of my.
I can't. He made me come to the conclusion I can't do it, bro. If it's just depending on what they doing. Like it can't be.
No, we talking about OnlyFans. The ones that make money are doing certain things on there that we all want to say without saying on the mic. They're not doing.
I don't want my girl out there like that.
Why? I mean, if her face is covered. And there's not nothing that's like revealing, no tattoos or something that someone could be like, oh yeah, I remember I used to be with.
So is a whole nother man in there with her?
No. Now you're dating a porn star. That's different. That's a little. That's
them. They just them.
So like it's just, and maybe you might be in there with no face or nothing. What else?
But I'm gonna know though.
Yeah, you're gonna know. You're gonna know about 100 people, or or these 200 people that are subscribed
if
to
she got tattoos, people could just pick up.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if there's something that's not distinguished, that's different. But if you have something that's distinguished, like a thigh tattoo or something, you better not do that because anybody before you is gonna know. That. Okay,
I wouldn't want to. I would hope that I'm hustling enough to not do that.
Let me ask you this. Now, if she's making enough money, is it okay? If she's not making enough money, is it okay? Now, I mean, she's just doing it. She's just making pocket change.
It ain't worth it. If you ain't making a bag off it, it ain't worth it. What?
So you with her for the money?
No, I'm not with her for the money. I'm just saying, if you gonna do it, it better be a bag behind it. I
totally feel it.
I'd rather you not do it at all.
Oh, of course.
But if you gonna do it, it better be a stupid bag.
I ain't gonna say that about anyone. OnlyFans.
Or I'm gonna have to just send you to Oprah. You feel me? I'm just saying, it ain't gotta be on camera. I'm just saying.
I feel it. No, I feel it. Now.
But that's another topic.
Oh, man. OnlyFans.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah. That's good. That's probably gonna be mad. You said you couldn't mess with the OnlyFans girl. And you ain't even seen it.
It's answering for him though.
I'm trying to see you. What? Well, he ain't answered.
Yeah, he answered it.
I don't think I could.
Sorry.
I respect that for real.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm gonna be real.
That's a male ego thing though.
Oh, I agree. I agree totally because that's like dating someone that wants to put out twerk videos every single day or something. I understand that might be your business and stuff, but what do we?
Especially if I'm in love, I can't do it. I don't want nobody to see.
There's lady in the streets, in the sheets. Yeah. You feel me? You can feel.
If I don't really love her, then it's nothing. But if I love her,
I don't. Yeah, you want to have some secrecy to your relationship to where only you get, not everyone in the world gets. Because let's be real, our grandmas wasn't able to post their little 2-piece and stuff for everyone else to see because your grandpa might not have stayed with your grandma if she was doing that. But those pictures you had to see at the house, they were printed, they were you know what I mean? Like, nah.
I was a rolling stone.
You know, hey,
he not having it.
That's all real.
Grandpa can get loose real quick.
Let's stop this before we go too far. We probably did already. But this episode 7.
Hey.
You know, we got our shield, we got J Sticks, we got It's the Big Dog, we got T-double-O by that camera.
Man.
You feel me? This ball out culture.
You
we out.
me.